not? I don't know.
Arch, what was Nodder doing in London?
Last in Sarnia, they were away. Who was he? Still in London. Skiing with skiing with somebody in London. You right? So because he has to do rehab and that and how bad it was, he's living with somebody else who plays football. I see the guys are coming out of this year, 2021. But after O-Dog talked about it. O-Dog went on for, Bono said O-Dog went on for like 5 minutes about it.
6-2 and 6-2. All right, I'm ready whenever you are, Jay. We just got to get our mics on here. No, I mean, I don't hear anything. Check.
No, nothing.
Oh, I know.
How's happening?
Seriously? Check. Yeah, I can't hear anything.
That's your job.
Check.
Oh.
Something's happening there.
And snap, crackle, pop there.
Nothing.
RJ,
yet.
where's Forest City from?
Was it this one here? No. Check. There we go.
There we go.
Oh,
Check,
that's
check.
loud. Loud. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's OSFL action on Saultsports TV from Superior Heights Field in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, brought to you by Saultsports Television. Today's game features the Waterloo Warriors versus the Sault Sabercats in U18 OSFL action. The Sabercats are coming off a 40-20 win over the Huronia Stallions to close out the 2024 OSFL regular season on July 6th.
Kickoff is returned by number 0, Nicholas.
Both of these teams come in with
Morgado.
6-2 records. It's a
They'll
2
start
seed
first
versus
down
a
and
3
10
seed in a
29
crossover
yard line.
quarterfinal action. And Ray, I'm going to be leaning on you with your experience with the Sabercats team. It's my first time watching this group of young men. But what can you tell me about what can the listeners and the viewers need to know in order for the Sabercats to be successful today?
Well, you know what? They're going to have to refrain from penalties. That's been the Achilles heel from them that I've seen this year. And, that was just so shake and bake.
Wow, wide open pass to the outside. You're not going to catch him. Touchdown, Waterloo, number 6. Malachi Price
Waterloo quarterback
with the
19,
touchdown.
Wesley Graham finds Malachi
It's
Price
Graham to Price
wide open
for a
down the right
quick
sideline
hitter.
for an early touchdown for the Warriors.
Wow, that's not what I expected to see. Something happened. Looked like they were supposed to roll coverage over the top, and nobody picked him up, and he just ran down the sideline wide open. There was nobody within 20 yards of him, and made that for an easy pitch and catch touchdown.
Yeah, what a great job by the coaching staff. They saw something they wanted to take advantage of early in this ball game, and they certainly did that on the first play. And exactly how they scripted this game to start. And number 22 with the point after attempt. It is blocked by the interior of that Sabercat defense. So not how the Sabercats wanted to start today's game. However, it is obviously extremely early, and they'll certainly make those adjustments. But nice pass and catch early from Price. Sorry, from the quarterback to Price. So, wow, what a quick start.
Yeah, back to our start of our conversation. That kind of erupted pretty quickly, but Sabercats have been stout on defense. There's some pretty heavy hitters there in the middle with Novello and Grant Matheson had a whale of a game last game, but their defense, and they got elite wideouts, but they've had a little bit of quarterback issues with some injuries, and Varpio stepped in last week, and I saw Matty Tucker Jr. out there throwing the football around today, so maybe he's back. So Waterloo team looks very stout. So got some big size, great size there. So definitely not what Coach Antonello wanted on the start for being down 7-0 on the second play of the game, but we're going to see if they can rebound and get their offense going themselves.
Nice kick there by Waterloo kicker. It's going to be in the hands
Nathan Gazzetti.
of Nate Gazzetti, and you got to get on him early. He's got that offset speed, and That's going to be a key for this defense for Waterloo is
Sabercats
in the
return
run
kick,
game
number
is
23,
you
Nathan
know
Gazzetti takes it out to the
you got to get in on their
23.
blockers and read the blocks
He's
well to
tackled by
get
number
up the
23,
field
Owen
because if
Perry.
you give Nathan Gazzetti a crease, he's going to take it to the house.
Tackled by
And,
number 3, Keaton Kidd, actually.
you know you're going
First
to
down and 10.
you know he's going to get his yards, and you're going to try to limit his amount of touchdowns. And if you can limit his touchdowns to 1 or 2, you're going to have a much better opportunity to come out a winner in this ball game. And it looks like they're starting with a 3-man line, so a little 3-4 defense here for Waterloo. The quarterback sacked.
Yeah, that's Varpio starting today after a great game last week, and credit that cover. That was a coverage sack because he had they went trips to the left side of their offense, and they were all covered extremely well by the Waterloo Warriors team. So
sack will be 2nd down and 20 for the Sault Sabercats.
So definitely not the way the Sabercats wanted to start this game. They one quick play, and it's in the end zone for Waterloo, and now first play from the scrimmage for the Sabercats, and they're brought back for a sizable loss. So it's going to be 2nd and 20 here for the Sabercats. Spread formation. Varpio now back to pass. Little screen, slip screen here. Nice job. He's got some room. And a nice job by Gazzetti to get a first down. Well blocked up front. Nice touch by Varpio. Those passes aren't as easy as they look. And great play call.
Quarterback number 12, Alex Varpio.
Getting the ball into the hands of your playmaker, and Gazzetti made no mistake.
Down the right sideline.
yeah, we all know how fast that young man is, and I had
the
the honor coaching him when he was at the junior program at Cora before I left, and you know, just elite speed, elite kid, super kid too. You know, a very respectful, great parents, treat to watch for sure.
Very humble, talented players. Number 23, Nate Gazzetti, and whoops, it's 47 got a little overzealous there, and it's going to be a 5-yard penalty and replay first down. So
yep,
making it a little bit easier for the Sabercats here.
Definitely caught him on the freeze play there. So obviously the offensive coordinator,
defensive offside,
Coach Orzetti over there, seen something that they were sending the blitzers, so catching them in their own game, over pursuing. So.
Nice job there by Big 97, getting his paws up and knocking the ball down. And
flag on the far side, Coach.
There is a penalty marker down on the far side, so we'll see what that's all about. In the area of.
There is a flag down.
Oh, let's see here. It's going to be against the Sabercats. It looks like.
Sabercats jumped the line, it looks like. So they're going to have to decide whether they want them to go back 5 at 2nd down and have first down repeated, or
against the Sabercats.
Well, Big 97 definitely knows the pecking order when it comes to speaking to the referees. The referee standing right beside him, he's like, "Nope, we're going to get our captain here to talk to you."
Looks like I was watching Steve Warner over there, the head coach of the Waterloo team. He was signaling to his players to decline the penalty. So
it'll bring up 2nd and 5, and Varpio back to pass. Little slip screen there, and a nice job there. Wide open was, big hit there. McPherson with a nice catch and run. Great job blocking up front, and that's a big gain and a big first down for the Sabercats.
Yeah, you know what? They ran that play a few times last week, and McPherson was wide open. He had a bunch of times, and he made the same sort of play, and he got extreme yards for them. So I wouldn't hesitate to see that come back at some point in the future of the game.
Yeah, that slip screen or tunnel screen is very effective when you've got the guys blocking well up front and great athletes like the Sabercats have at the wide receiver position. You know, I don't remember ever having a group of wide receivers in recent memory, anyways, that have the talent of this group. And so, lots of weapons for Varpio. He's got to get that ball up. Knows the football was down on release, so that ball hits the turf. And
Varpio's pass intended for number 1, Jaden Trudeau, falls a bit short, makes it 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, you know. Waterloo had some great coverage there, so he had to keep that ball low to get it to Trudeau. Just didn't just needed about 2 more yards and he would have got it to him, but unfortunately he didn't, so it's going to be second down for the Sabercats.
Varpio back in shotgun again. Looks to his right. He's going to roll out. Ball's tipped again, so that's the second time now.
That was definitely pass interference. He
Well,
was
the
all
ball-
over top of his back.
Yeah, the ball was tipped. So once the ball is tipped, there is no pass interference.
Agreed.
And that ball was tipped at the line. So a great job by the Waterloo defensive linemen about getting their hands up when that happens. And they've now deflected 2 passes so far from Varpio. So he's got to make sure that area is clean and change the trajectory if he has to get it over top of these linemen.
Well, that even though it was tipped, he called a hold, so it wasn't
There you
pass
go.
interference. So referee Grev made the call
Pass
as to a
interference
hold.
against the
So
defense. 15-yard penalty makes it first down and 10 Sabercats from the Waterloo Warriors 28-yard line.
So there you have it. So now Sabercats now knocking on the door. Varpio now with the pitch to Gazzetti. It's a bad pitch. He's going to pick it up and keep going. Nice job by Gazzetti to get back on that football. It's going to be a loss on the play. And, I just, that's what happens when you have a backup quarterback sometimes, Coach. I mean, he doesn't get all the reps during the regular season. And
A little bit of a mix-up in the backfield that results in a loss of yards for the Sabercats.
And it is a timing
up a
play when you
long
have, somebody like
Second
Gazzetti
and
there.
about
So
27.
you hate to see that happen. It's a big loss in the play, and we'll see what they have drawn up for second down.
yeah, referee Grev just threw one in the air, so I think that's a objectionable conduct penalty that's going to back them up even further than the play. But Varpio had a lot of snaps, so I'm not going to attribute too much of that not getting first snaps.
There you go.
He's played a significant amount of time over the course of the year this year, and I think that was just somebody wasn't in the right spot to get that pitch, and he really didn't look that pitch off. He just kind of tossed it, hoping Gazzetti was there. So
Yeah, you got to be careful with plays like that. And Varpio now looking to go deep. Ball's up there. And then he's going to call interference here, it looks like. And they might be benefiting from a bad pass here from Varpio, as the defender might not have given him an opportunity to get back to the ball.
there seems to be a lot of contact going on.
So maybe it's against the offense. We'll see who.
No, pass interference against the defense.
Yeah, so sometimes when that.
It's going to be pass interference against the defense.
So sometimes when a quarterback doesn't get all of it and it's a short pass, it ends up benefiting. You see that all the time in the NFL with the wide receivers trying to fight back to the ball, and the DB is not aware where the ball is and just runs them right over. So there was a lot of contact there, and the referees felt it was enough for pass interference, so they are going to move it up.
So that's a 15-yard
And an automatic first down too, right?
It's going to be an automatic first down here for the Sabercats.
Sabercats from the Warriors 40.
So a tough break for Waterloo Warriors there. They had him second and long, and they got a little bit unlucky there. Sabercats got bailed out, and first and 10. Varpio now back. Looks to his left. Nice little crow route, a little slant to number 10, Nate Carter. He's usually sure-handed receiver, but again, we saw that in the first game, Ray, and it looks like it's happened here. Nate had some yardage, and he had some a big gain there, and I think he was kind of looking upfield before he secured the ball in his hands, and unfortunately wasn't able to squeeze it and hold it in, but good play. They can certainly go back to that exact same route later. Varpio now, second and long in the shotgun. He's going to roll out, semi-roll out over the tackle. Great pressure there on the defense. Nice pass and nice completion to number 11, Ray Rumiel, one of Sabercats' graduating players at the end of this season, and just a great athlete and great kid.
Yeah, he is. And you know what? He's played a variety of positions over his high school career, and now they got him out at wideout, and contributing pretty regularly for the Sabercat team.
From the Warriors 28.
Yeah, athletes are athletes, and when you can get an athlete outside with great hands and run great routes, you want to get him out there. And I keep saying it as this game goes on, as great as Nate Gazzetti is as a running back, this wide receiver group is got to be one of the strongest in this league. And there goes Nate now with the ball. He's getting outside. Nice pursuit on the outside, and He's been tackled after a gain on the play.
Pitch to number 23, Nathan Gazzetti, goes around the left side for a gain of about 3. It's a second down and 7.
3-yard game. 3-yard gain, and going to be 2nd and 7 with about 5 minutes to go here early in the first quarter of this game.
Yeah, nice job there by number 13, Lex Rigo, on that tackle. I mean, you can't let Gazzetti get outside or it's game over. And they did a good job with the angle of pursuit there to make sure he didn't get any extra yards, and it'll be a second down situation for Varpio and company. And he's in the shotgun. He's looking right. Quick slant. He's got his man. It's a first down. Nice job there by Jack McPherson to hold on. And that's a Sabercats first down.
Finds Jack McPherson over
like I mentioned earlier in the game, they just went back to it again, but it was from the other side of the offense. So that seems to be something that for them to keep a look at, because Waterloo's fighting for some really tight coverage on the outside, and if they can keep the ball up at the hash marks and it's wide open, they're going to get some definite advantages there.
Yeah, you got some man-to-man coverage here. They're going to go into a little bit of a bunch formation. Oh, nice catch there on the far side by Nate Carter. He did get smacked hard there, making the catch. He did hang on to the football. It's going to be close to first down yardage.
Yeah, Tyson, forgive me if I'm not pronouncing this properly, but Oliu made a great hit on Nate Carter there, but Nate was able to hold on to the ball, and looks like they're going to be about 2nd and 1 to go here, Ryan.
Okay, it is 2nd down and 1 to go. Didn't get first down yardage. Interesting to see what the Cats decide to do here, only needing 1 yard.
Well, being so that the coach can't hear me on the mic for the Waterloo team, this is their jumbo package where they bring the weight in, and when they get that yard, and that's
we called it something else back in the
jumbo
day.
package.
We called it JFA back in the Cora days, and I won't tell you what it stood for, but it was just that, and here it is. And they're looking to get those 2 yards, and
looked like Nathan Kirkidi on the carry, number 41 for the Sabercats.
So he did get a first down, so it'll be first and goal for the Sabercats deep inside Warriors territory. So it'll be a
looks like on the 3
yard line here. So
I wouldn't even change this offense. I'd just keep doing that 2 more times and try and get it in. But this is a great drive for the Sabercats here to try and get some point on the board after Waterloo was out to that express start right off the bat. And this Waterloo team's looks like significantly stout on defense. So
for sure. Yeah, this is not going to be what we saw earlier with kind of a blown-out situation here. I think this game's going to go right down to the wire, and things like turnovers are going to be huge. You certainly want to limit your turnovers, and making sound coaching decisions. And so far, both coaching staffs have done a nice job with their starts to the ball game, and it certainly looks like Waterloo has some size, certainly on the defensive end, on the defensive side, and.
Just as they ran off the field, maybe he heard me on the other side over there. He brought the ball back in again. So.
Yeah, I think it might have been a situation where he wasn't sure where the ball was going to be spotted, and I'm not sure if that delay was the reason for the change or not. But now seeing that they have it on the 3, he certainly agrees with the coach. He wants to just pound the ball here 2 times, maybe 3, and get the ball in the end zone. Karkidi now decides to go outside, and you can't do that.
No. I don't like that at all, Ryan. You got to follow the blockers there, and you got big number 99 for the Sabercats, Grant Matheson. That gentleman packs a load, and he's been a force on defense and spotting in at offense there. And I would be, if I'm him, I'm following that guy because I might not get touched.
Right, so it's a matter of just riding his back and bouncing off of it, and he kind of bounced out a little bit early there and was swallowed up by the defense of Waterloo, but. Certainly not going to be easy to get to score on this defense. They look very stout and obviously very well coached. So it's going to be tough sledding here. So they're gonna have it's 2 down territory. You're certainly not kicking a field goal from this distance. If you don't get it, you're going to pin them deep in their own end, and so it's going to be 2 down territory. So Paul's going to have 2 plays to call here for sure. He's probably going to tell his guys maybe even 2 plays right now and have them ready and. Get right back up on the line of scrimmage after this first play and see if you can score.
Small injury there. Karsten Smith went off for the Waterloo Warriors, but up on his own powers. So maybe got sandwiched in the trenches there. So it looks like the Sabercats are going with a direct snap to McPherson here. So
you might see Gazzetti peel all the way across the field here and try to go wide. Yeah, here it comes. Here it is. Just like I said, there's Gazzetti going wide. Touchdown, Sabercats. You're not going to catch them. We've got ourselves a tie ball game.
Nice call, Coach.
Thanks.
Nice play there.
It's almost like you had a little something to do with football in the past.
Yeah,
just,
just the way he was lined up, it just made sense to have him come across there and receive the pitch and take it to the outside. He's got that awesome speed, and you got one-on-one on the outside. He's either going to try to cut him off, in which Gazzetti can just cut in, and it's you're never going to not score on that play. So great play call by the coach, great execution, and we got ourselves a tie ball game.
So you alluded earlier to some different players in different positions, and unfortunately the Cats are without Neshoba Moore today, one of the elite standouts at corner for the White Pine Wolverines. He's out with a concussion. He got a blow to the head last game, and that's a bit of a tough loss for the Sabercat program. Terrific athlete. He can kick in certain situations and play some elite coverage as a wideout cover. So, maybe that alluded to that first play of the game where they got a secondary person in at the corner spot over there, and that's why he seemed to break off in coverage. So,
yeah, big loss for the Sabercats for sure. I know Neshoba certainly excels at White Pines and just a great athlete at both basketball and football, and just a great kid and great family. And so to see him out is not great, but certainly next man up philosophy here for the Cats, and I'm sure on this next possession they're going to have some over-the-top coverage on whatever that last play was. And great start for both teams here offensively. I mean, both these teams seem to have good defenses. So for the offenses to come out and execute is great. And you often see that in football at all levels. The first 15 or so plays are scripted and worked on during practice. So those plays are usually successful. And then now that the teams have had an opportunity to kind of look at what the other team's trying to do, now the chess game begins between the OC and the DC. So the Sabercats haven't really seen too much from the Warriors, obviously, with that one play, so it might take them a couple more series to figure out what exactly they're trying to accomplish on offense. But great start here for both teams on offense, and we'll see what the Warriors have in store for their second drive.
Kickoff return.
Nicholas Morgado had the kickoff return, and Will Madal was all over that and not letting him get too many yards. So looks like the Waterloo Warriors are going to start on their 25-yard line, and we're going to see if the defense here can step up and make some plays on the Sabercat, or the offense for Waterloo is going to stand out on this series. I'll tell you, it's going to be some tough sledding in there with Grant Matheson and Ethan Karkidi and Novello in there at the linebacker level. Once you get past that stout front line, you're running into another defensive line almost. So
no, for sure. And Noah Murdoch, the ball carrier there, did a nice job to pick up 5 yards, and now he's going to try to go again between the tackles. So nice job there again by
Grant Matheson.
Number 99, Grant Matheson.
Once again, he gains both 3, makes a 3rd down and 2. He's tackled once again by number 99.
So nice job there by the defense. So they went past first play of the game, and then they tried to establish the run game between the tackles, and the defense had none of it. And now they will have to they'll have to pass. And that last touchdown by the Sabercats is sponsored by Cobb's Bread here in Sault Ste. Marie in the Churchill Plaza. Go see Matt and Karen and company down at Cobb's Bread. Bread made fresh every day, and we talked about it at the first game, Ray, and I go there once a week. I have my Cobb bread discount card, and I love their hearty country grain bread. It's fantastic and good for my heart, and And then they got great breakfast and lunch bread for the kids as well. They got sourdough bread and ton of pastries. So go if you haven't checked it out yet, you got to go down to Cobb's by the Metro at Churchill Plaza, and
The punt is fielded by
the
number
fine staff
23.
there will
Nathan
hook you
Zeddy
up
brings straight
any way you
upfield
like
to
it.
the 42-yard
Yeah,
line.
we
And
had
tackled by number
alluded to that
23,
in our
Cole
earlier
Perry.
broadcast, but the
First
scones,
down,
and
10
I would highly
Sabercats,
recommend the
42
apple pie scones. Not that I should be eating a lot of them, but they're outstanding. All the scone products down there, and that harvest bread that you were just discussing. I brought my son home a loaf a couple of weeks ago, and I picked my dad up the sourdough. So everything that you just alluded to, my dad's a big fan of the sourdough bread, so I bring it down for him, and.
It's a great. It toasts fantastic, and I throw that healthy peanut butter on some of that country grain bread, and it's a fantastic snack and breakfast meal for sure. So here we go, handoff here, stuffed in the backfield. Wilma Dawes stuffed in the backfield nicely there by number 38. What a job by
Number 6, Will Madal
him
carry. He's met immediately
Brian Lee.
by number 38, Brian Lee.
Yeah, you know what?
Second down and
Brian
12.
Lee coming in from the linebacker spot there, making the tackle, and they got like, some big fellas there on the defensive line, number 99 and number 97, Devin Fry and Oscar Wise for the Waterloo team. So
yeah, big boys for sure. Little semi-rollout here for Varpio. Does a nice job squaring his shoulder. That's a beautiful pass. What a great pass by Varpio. That's his best pass of the game. Caught by number 88,
you know, I spend
Jack McPherson.
Beautiful pass and catch. Quarterback
friends with
number 12, Alex Varpio.
well, I coached
Finds
Alex
number
and
88,
over at Cora, and I
Jack
talked with his
McPherson
parents
along the left sideline
a
for
few
a gain
times,
of
and he
about
spends
38
hours
yards.
and hours outside throwing the
It's gonna be
football.
first down
And
and 10
comes with some pretty good
when we
lineage
start the
there.
second
His dad,
quarter.
Glennie, his grandfather Glennie was Illinois, and tremendous athlete in his own right.
For sure.
And you know, his mom was an athlete here at Boating before it was Superior Heights, and his aunt Laura. So that was one of the best balls we've seen him throw today, I would have to say.
Yeah, man, that's got to be one of the best balls he's thrown all year. I mean, rolling out to his left, did a great job squaring his shoulders and his hips, and was downfield when he made that throw, and that was on the line, right where the receiver needed it to be, and he made no mistake, and I believe that was Carter. Oh no, it was McPherson who made the catch. And we talk about these wide receivers. You give them a chance, they're going to make plays for you, and sometimes a wide receiver will make a quarterback look good, but that was all on Varpio on that throw, and just a beautiful job and well done by him. And now here come the Sabercats again with an opportunity to get some points on the board, and threw off his back foot that time, fell a little bit short. It'll be second down intended that time for
Varpio's
Gazzetti.
pass intended in the flats for number 23. Nathan Gazzetti falls incomplete. It's going to be second down and 10.
Okay.
So you know what, Ryan? I noticed ever since that collision there at the other end of the field, Nate Carter, I haven't seen him back on the field yet. So
Yeah, I'm not sure if
Something to
it was.
watch, or
I'm not sure.
just-
Yeah, it could be a rib situation. He got smacked there pretty hard there on the outside, or it didn't look like it knocked the wind out of him because he bounced up rather quickly. But he might have a rib issue. It was his knee on the ground. It was.
it was, but not when he caught the ball. That should not have been blown dead. He was on one knee before he caught the ball. He caught up, and then the ball was delivered. So I'd really like to see that in the replay, because I could have swore that he was
Yeah,
not down when he caught the football.
Yeah, it was certainly close. You're right, Coach.
There is a flag on the play, though,
There's a
so
flag down, though.
holding against Waterloo, and that's going to give them the
Appears to be
first down.
against the Warriors.
Wow, it's a big holding penalty there. And yeah, you're right.
Right,
Gazzetti's knee was
penalty against
definitely
defense, takes it
down
first
when the
down
ball
and
was
10
in the air, but was
from the
his
Warriors'
knee in
26-yard line.
off the turf when he actually caught the football? And it was certainly close. And I guess from the referee's vantage point, his knee was still down, and therefore the ball dead. But that is all for naught, because it's a penalty against the Warriors in a first down. And
Yeah, referee Biagini's got a much better view down there as opposed to what I have up here. But, that's just
Offside
that's a
against
commentator
the
making
defense.
an
It's the first
observation.
down.
And,
I agree. It was definitely close.
and the way Nate got up and ran, he when he's down on a knee, he knew he would have been down, and he got up and run, and he was looking at the referees like,
Yeah.
what's going on? What's the issue here? But
Yeah, he was convinced. He was convinced for sure.
credit to the Sabercat team here, catching the Waterloo Warriors in another freeze call.
Yeah, it just drives a coach nuts when you get caught on that, but they are being extremely aggressive, and there he is.
McPherson
Yeah,
again.
when you're aggressive, you pay the price. Touchdown, Sabercats. And they certainly brought the house there.
Quarterback
And,
Alex Varpio's pass to number 88.
when
Jack
you do so,
McPherson
you
is
leave the
complete.
middle of the field wide open, and
powers his
Varpio
way
did a
into the
great
end zone
job
for the
getting it
touchdown.
in and out of his
It's
hands
13-6.
quickly to number 88, and after he caught it, he didn't have much left to the end zone, and there was a penalty marker down after the play was over, so we'll see who that's on.
McPherson give the ball a little spin in front of the defender
There you
that
go.
was on him,
Looks
so he's going to
like
get an
objectionable
unsportsmanlike,
conduct penalty
objectionable
against the
conduct,
Sabercats,
actually.
and
So
I'm gonna assume it'll be tacked on.
it'll be on the
Kickoff.
kick, but with Vecchio's leg, that shouldn't affect the kick too
Touchdown
much.
stands.
Oh, just a great job. Nice play call, great execution. Great job by Varpio getting it in and out of his hands quickly. The pressure was coming. They were sending the house on that play. And when you do that, you are leaving hot routes wide open, and certainly that was the case there, as nobody was 5 yards close to number 88. And so we'll have the extra point here up and good. So Nicholas Vecchio, another graduating player
Nick
here for the
Vecchio kicks the
Sabercats,
convert through.
kicks the
The
convert
Sabercats
through.
extend their lead to 14-6.
And now they lead 14-6.
Yeah, you know what? The offense has clicked into gear here for the Sabercats, and now it's going to be up to the Waterloo Warriors to see what they can come up with on offense. So
For sure, that last touchdown is going to be sponsored by Jonathan Bujold of Reliance Home Comfort, one of our TD sponsors, and also True House Sports Radio.
And just a reminder that our Sioux Steelers are also playing this evening. If you're not attending Rotary Fest and want something different to do, you can go down there and watch the Sabercats tonight. I believe they're inducting Paul Kaldbeck into the Steeler Hall of Fame this evening. So a long-time educator here in Sault Ste. Marie, long-time football coach and former player. Great, all-around great guy. So.
Yeah, I've got a long history with Paul Kaldbeck. Paul was my high school football coach when we won NASA for the first time in Cora history back in 92, 93, and just a very passionate coach and obviously a great player back in his days as well. And he's contributed so much to the football community here in Sault Ste. Marie, as he's been on numerous executives for the Steelers as well. He's served so many different roles, and I'm telling you, man, he's one of those guys that gets better looking with age. He looks younger and younger every time I see him, and I don't know if it's the great hair he has or what it is.
It's the
but,
retirement and less stress now.
Oh, that too. That too. These educators age well, and especially in retirement. So certainly well deserved for Paul Kaldbeck. Certainly happy for him to be inducted, and certainly going to be a great night for himself and his family and all of Steeler Nation to see Paul there. And I don't think you'd ever see anyone that's had anything to do with football in Sault Ste. Marie not think that he's highly deserving of that honor. So congratulations to Paul Kaldbeck on being inducted to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, Mason Moore there on the return for the Waterloo Warriors, and they're going to pick up the ball on their own 35 and begin their series on offense here against the Cats on defense.
So Graham's in the shotgun there. He hands the ball off. And he is swarmed up by the interior of that defense.
Yeah, Ethan Novello in there with big number 93 for the Sabercats.
Nicholas Morgado, the ball carrier.
And Jackson Hiltz was the other player in there. So
Number 0, Nicholas Morgado with the carry. He stopped for no gain, makes it 2nd down and 10.
Nice pass. Oh, just in and out of the hands of the intended receiver, number 12, Dienma
Wesley Graham's
Tomlin.
pass
And
intended downfield for number 12. Dienma Tomlin is incomplete. Be 3rd down and 10.
passes just falls incomplete. It's going to bring up 3rd down. So, a nice job by the defense to smother them in the run game, forcing a 2nd down pass in 2nd and long. And just in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. And now the Sabercats are going to get an opportunity here with some pretty decent field position to start their next drive.
yeah, as long as the kickoff goes well, going to have an opportunity.
Nice boot there by the Warrior kicker, and it's going to be picked up off one bounce, and he's going to get some valuable yardage there, about 15 yards on the outside, and that's where the Sabercats will take over on downs.
Nice return on the play.
After
First
the
down and 10 for the Sabercats from their own
return,
40.
and it'll be just shy of their own 50-yard line.
Yeah, you know what? I see Nate Carter over there on the sideline, still not putting his helmet on. So that injury's got to be bothering him. So
Yeah,
for him not to be in there, he's a pretty tough competitor, and he's fighting and wanting to be in the game. So I'm surprised that it must be so significant for him not to be wanting to be in that game right now. So
yeah, I'm guessing he's got some sore ribs there. That was a pretty good shot he took going up for that football. Did a great job hanging on to the ball, leading to a touchdown drive. And unfortunately for Nate, he hasn't returned yet, but maybe some tender loving at halftime he might be able to return. And there's a nice pass and catch there. Beautiful job once again by number 88, Jack McPherson.
Yeah, Keaton Kidd was in on the tackle, and McPherson just pushed them all off, and he ran himself another 8 yards there. Some stellar play by graduating player Jack McPherson.
Yeah, Jack's been a great player for a long time, and he certainly has excelled at every level he's played at, and certainly one of the most sure-handed receivers in the entire league.
And special shout out to Uncle Muzzy watching from London, not able to be here at the game today. So
Gazzetti now the ball carrier, gain around 4 yards.
Nathan Gazzetti on the carry. He goes straight ahead for about 4, makes it second down and 6. Number 3, Keaton Kidd with the tackle.
Keaton Kidd with the tackle there for the Warriors, and it certainly hasn't been easy for either team. Both defenses doing a decent job making each offense work for it. And we got spread formation here as everybody rolls out, and you're going to have a little semi-rollout again for Varpio, and Varpio is going to look to the outside, and it's just out of the reach.
Yeah, he just didn't get that pivot foot planted down and fired it a little bit over his receiver out there.
Down the right sideline for number 18, A.J. Romano.
A.J. Romano got overthrown on that one, but I'm sure Varpio would like to have that one back again, but it's going to bring out the punt team, and interesting to see who the punt is going to be punting duties, because typically it's Nate Carter with backup Neshoba Moore, and both of those players are out today. So
looks like Nate's kicking.
No, he is kicking. Yeah. Okay, it's nice to see him out on the field. I wasn't sure he was going to be able to do anything. So
nice to see number 10 back out on the field for the Sabercats, and certainly a very valuable piece.
When he booms them, he booms them, but when he shanks them, they're only about 15 yards. So.
That's so funny Nate did that, because he's
timeout Waterloo.
I certainly hope that it wasn't the plan was to run the fake, because he just gave it away if it was. But if he was just playing head games with them, I think it's hilarious, because I wouldn't put that past Nate. He's a very heady player and loves to play games, and now they're all thinking it. So
I'm willing to bet there was no plan for him to run the football, but he said it was blown dead, so he's just giving them something else to think about.
Yeah, I love it.
So with this timeout, we've got to give a shout-out to our timeout sponsor, True Host Sports Radio, and Jay Houselander and the gang. We're going to see if what Nate Carter's able to do here, if he's able to get off on a great kick. So, folks, we got 7:53 to go in the second quarter. The score currently Sault Sabercats 14, the Waterloo Visiting Warriors 6. So, Nate Carter back to kick. Referee Edwards blowing the play in. And we're going to have a snap here very shortly.
Nice.
Oh, and he got away his kick, so.
Beautiful job. Nice return. Nice catch on the return.
Nice coverage
special teams
as well.
Tackle. So well done all the way around. Nice kick, nice catch, and nice tackle. So
you love it when you got Nate Gazzetti as a terrific running back, and he's out there on special teams coverage and making a tackle. So just shows you how versatile that young man is, and I can't say enough about him. What a terrific kid he is, and his mom was an elite athlete at the St. Basil's High School here in Sault Ste. Marie and ran track, and Dad, a local police officer here in Sault Ste. Marie, so great people all the way around.
Yeah, don't sell him short either, Coach. He was a fantastic wrestler back in the day at St. Mary's College, and certainly won some medals, I think, even at OFSL. So Dad is certainly a good athlete in his own right, and yeah, I still remember watching Mom run track at for St. Basil's, and what a treat that was. And yeah, it certainly makes it better that he's a humble kid. But I tell you what, if I'm coaching the Sault Sabercats, he's the last person I'm putting on coverage teams, because I want him healthy to run the ball, and it just goes to show you how confident they are in his ability to avoid injury. Because man, if I got a player like him, I'm not putting him on special teams, other than maybe to return it. But
Ball's up.
Nice pass.
Oh, great
job
defense.
on defense there. Pass intended for number 14. Mason Moore.
Lennon Jacarton there on the coverage, number 20, so great coverage there. So,
broken up by number 20.
You know, we were talking about Nathan Gazzetti. And he was a running back for us at Cora when I was coaching, and then I had him as a linebacker, and I used to sneak him in behind the defensive end, having the defensive end stand up, and just have him stand behind him, and then I'd blitz him off the corner and have the defensive end pinch down, and they couldn't find. He was so fast he'd be on the quarterback. So
that's hilarious. Yeah, I mean, certainly a great weapon. And Trey Carton, again, one of those graduating players. He is committed to go play at Sault College there in 2025. So certainly a player that's going to continue his career at the next level. And just great job with that pass break up there. And not a great punt, but it could have great results here. And here goes McPherson again, and he's going to do a nice job getting the ball to the 35-yard line. That's where the Sabercats will have it, 1st and 10.
Great coverage downfield by Alex Leduc, but again, we talked about it in the earlier game when they're flinging them forward. You got to fling them the other direction. Don't help them out and give them an extra 4 or 5 yards. So,
yeah, that must be a new phenomenon, because that's certainly not what we wanted to teach our kids back in the day. And it seems to be a lost art at times, tackling, and I know in today's day and age we want to take the head out of the tackle, and sometimes when we do that, it results in undesirable tackling, and we saw it in the earlier game, and it's kind of creeping into this game a little bit, but certainly both defenses have played well when they've had to, and we're going to see what happens here on 1st down as Barpio's in the shotgun. He hands it off to Gazzetti, and he does a nice job getting in between the tackles. He's still going. It looks like a face mask at the end of it. It'll be tacked on to the end of the play. The Sabercats will be knocking on the door once again.
20 yards.
Folks, if you're just tuning in, it's 14-6 for the Sault Sabercats with about 6 minutes to go here, and we're being treated to a dandy back and forth, and it's a tight score right now, and both teams are equal to the task today, so it's just an absolute treat to be able to commentate on this game today.
So they're going to be marching off this face masking penalty, and now the playbook is wide open there for Paulo Rossetti. He's going to be able to basically call it.
Here comes the jumbo. I'll guarantee you, here comes his jumbo package. And here they come.
The face mask against the defense brings the ball down to the 1-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal.
The big boys are coming in, and we'll see if they play off that play to Gazzetti and give a counter to that, maybe a pass to somebody up the middle of the field.
You got big Grant Matheson back there.
But you got Gazzetti lining up in the same kind of formation as he did the previous play. Yeah. So we'll see what happens. This time he cracks.
Ethan Karkidi.
Karkides
in for the score.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Sabercats.
Number 41,
Ethan Karkidi
into the end zone, and
follows his blocks and was patient enough and slides into the end zone for another Sabercats touchdown. And they've now increased their lead to 14. And with the extra point here pending, they can increase this here now to a 15-point lead.
You know, Nathan Karkidi, they're another one of those kids that, Ethan, not Nathan, another one of those kids I coached at Cora. He was on defense, he's on offense, he's on specials. Just another one of those kids that's willing to do anything for the benefit of the team, right? So. Yeah,
one of the last teams I coached at the minor league level, Ethan was my running back, linebacker, and you knew he was going to be special at a young age.
Another
And,
convert by number
he
21,
certainly
Nick
hasn't
Vecchio.
hasn't
And the
disappointed.
Sabercats lead 21-6 with 5:49 remaining in the
Father
second
Ralph
quarter.
was a great athlete in his own right, and certainly Ethan is doing the same. And
Yeah, Ralphie grew up in the same neighborhood as I did. We all went to St. John's. He was a few years younger than me, closer to my brother's age, but great guy. Works over at the Metro and helps run the show over there. So
yeah, good softball player too. I've played many years of softball back in the day, and he's a great softball player. So at the score 21-6 here, the Waterloo Warriors are going to have to answer here shortly. They don't want to give the Sabercats too many more opportunities to score before the end of the half, and they're going to have to get some points on the board to stay in this ball game. So we'll see what the head coach has in mind. Mr. Warner's going to have some adjustments he's going to have to make to get some big plays out of his offense, and we'll see what that entails. We haven't really seen, other than the first play, we haven't seen any really too many explosive plays from them. So.
no, they've had a little bit of here and there, but really they haven't. And that was a missed coverage assignment, obviously, that sprung that young fella in for the touchdown. But here's a kick return by number 14 for the Waterloo Warriors.
This coverage unit has been fantastic for the Sabercats. Numerous guys staying in their lanes and funneling the ball handler into the middle and into the arms of Ethan Karkidi.
We just mentioned Ethan goes in, scores a touchdown, and he's out on specials making tackles. So
and now he's injured. So let's hopefully injury's not too much. Just maybe a little bit of a Charlie horse, maybe. But he's limping a little bit, and so hopefully it's.
Yeah, it looked like a little bit of a helmet on the leg. He's a pretty tough kid, and lots of grit on that kid. So
he'll shake
it off, and we're going to have another snap here very momentarily. Ethan Novello with a big mid up there, knocking the quarterback's pass down.
Yeah, Graham's pass is
number 19, Wesley
batted down to line of
pass
scrimmage. There
batted
just
down
doesn't
by
seem
number
to be
3,
any spark
Evan
here on this
Novello.
offense. They can't really
Second
get
down and
anything
10.
going, and I can see them airing it out rather deep on this play, try to get something going. And no, another handoff. That's not going anywhere. It's now they're going to have to give it right back to the Sabercats after 2 plays. And
well, I don't know what wrestling move there. Evan
34,
Novello.
Noah Murdoch on the carry, short gain on the play.
All linemen had it where they were engaged, and he almost tackled him to the ground. I get the pancake blocks, but that's not helping you much.
No.
With the tackle.
If you push your guy down the field and none of your other guys are supporting, there's a big hole in behind you. You're making it easier for the defense.
yeah, that definitely happened there. Now it's going to be 3rd and long in a punting situation here for the Warriors. And credit the Sabercats defense. They're playing extremely well, very fundamentally sound, and very doing a great job with their assignments, and they're executing, and it's resulting in a lot of 2-and-outs here for the Warriors. Low snap, picked up nicely by the punter. He's going to get a good bounce, but right into the arms of the returner, and that's number 29 for the Sabercats. That's
Dakin and Goche.
Dakin and
Number
Goche.
29, Dakin
Another
Goche with the return. He brings it
elite
back to the
player for
48
the
of first
Superior
down.
Heights team here in Sault Sabercats, coaching under
Number
the tutelage
41,
of Matt DeSando,
Owen
head coach,
Scheich
and
with the
you
tackle.
know, his parents, great lineage there. Football, well, Goche are well known in Sault Ste. Marie for football at the Boating level, then off to the Steeler level, and you know, he is an elite athlete. He just gets football, and he's fun to watch. Fearless.
So we're going to have it here, 1st and 10 for the Sabercats. Barpio and shotgun. Nice little quick slant. The ball is loose. Are they going to call it a catch? They are. And it's a turnover, so great job by that Warrior defense tackling the football.
Over the middle to Jack
And Jack's going to be upset with himself. But
yeah, you know what?
you got to credit the defense on that one. This is a great job tackling the football and ripping it out. And sometimes fumbles are unavoidable.
Yeah, you know what? He made a great catch coming across, and just didn't get it all tucked away before the defender made a play on him and knocked it out of his hand. So credit to the defense there for making a great strip. And, you know, I know Jack's going to be over there chomping at the bit, wanting to get back in, and he's going to be cheering the defense on here. But Waterloo with the ball here on their own 37 or 38-yard line. And I'm betting that head coach Steve Warner here is wanting to get some progress made here. Coach Antonello seems to be questioning referee Edwards as to what the play was, and he maybe doesn't think that was a full catch. So, but he's going to voice his opinion. But as we alluded to earlier, you're not going to change the minds of the referee having your conversation. You're going to be able to make your point and then move on. So.
Yeah, sometimes you just, as a coach, you just want an explanation, and certainly Coach Antonello wanted that, and whether he's satisfied with the answer or not is irrelevant. He did get the answer regardless, and now we got Graham dropping back there, and there it is, wide open, and nice job, nice route, nice catch by number 6 on the far side, Malachi Price, and those are the same two that connected earlier for a big play, and there's another big play for a first down for the Warriors.
Yeah, smooth route and great hands there.
Number 41, Ethan Karkidi with the tackle.
Clock counting down, 3 minutes and 47 seconds to go here in the first half of this game.
Ball's handed off, this time number 34. Big hole, big run, he's still going. Touchdown saving tackle there on the far side by Jaden Trudeau. And
nice run by number
beautiful
34.
Run by
Noah
number
Murdoch. He
34.
Gains 23 yards
Noah Murdoch. And
Waterloo here showing a bit of life on offense and moving the sticks, and there's a timeout. So with that said, we got 3 minutes, 21 seconds. 21-6 right now for the hometown Sabercats, and the Waterloo Warriors threatening, and we're going to have a timeout.
So this timeout is sponsored by True Sports Radio, and yeah, you said it. They're certainly marching some nice plays, good balance of run and pass, and you know, maybe they found something here. Have the Warriors, and they're going to look to certainly put some points on the board before the end of this half. And I think if I'm the visiting team, I'm not going to be settling for 3. I'm going to try to score a touchdown, and so it's 3-down territory the rest of the way if I'm coaching the Warriors, and I'm sure it's going to be 3-down football the rest of the way for them as well.
Oh, I would think so. At this point, they got some momentum, and you know, Sabercats trying to kill momentum with a bit of a timeout and shuffle the cards and make sure that they can try and put a stop. But Waterloo looking great on this drive right now.
See if the defensive line can cause some pressure here, make it difficult on the quarterback. Graham now back to pass. He's got a man. He's got the catch. It's a touchdown for the Warriors.
Malachi Price again.
Malachi Price once again, and
Wesley Price is holding nice.
What a beautiful throw.
Number 6, Malachi Price.
Graham with a perfect throw. You
Major
couldn't have made
makes it
a better
21-12.
throw as a quarterback, and it wasn't even terrible coverage on the outside there. He was stride for stride, but just as he turned his head, his feet kind of slowed down a little bit, and it created some separation, and just a nice over-the-shoulder catch there by Price. And
Yeah.
now we've got ourselves a ball game, and you knew they weren't going to go away. You knew it was going to be a close game, and sure enough, they've answered here.
Yeah, Leonard DeCarton just a foot, one step behind, and again, not saying that that everything's the same, but Nona Shobomura out there is having another player have to step up on the corner, and you
Roman
know,
Marinelli.
unfortunately he didn't make the play, but no disrespect to the Waterloo team. That was a terrific pass and catch, excellent touchdown, and they've made this a one-score game.
Yeah, we knew we were going to have a battle here, and a battle it is. And, you know, certainly plenty of time left for the Sabercats to get some more points on the board before the half, and they got to be careful, too. You don't want to go 2-0 to give Waterloo an opportunity either. So a successful drive for the Sabercats here is 3 or 4 first downs, regardless of whether they score or not. You don't want to give the ball back to the Warriors. So I think you're going to see a good mix of run and pass here from the Sabercats, and you're going to have some great execution. So no drop passes, and no inaccurate throws, and should be a great way to end the first half. So we'll see what happens. They're going to be kicking it off to Gazzetti and Jack McPherson, and see where they can bring the ball up for their next possession.
Well, all they have to do is get into some sort of field goal range, and Nicholas Vecchio's got a strong leg, so I wouldn't see. I've seen them try from the 30, 35 yard line, so that's the number that they're going for at least. Nathan Gazzetti with the ball.
Here he goes. Here he goes.
He's got a seam.
Goodbye. It's over. He's got NASA speed. You're not going to catch him, folks. Touchdown, Sabercats. Number 23, Nathan Gazzetti, with a huge kickoff return. Not the guy you want to kick to. He finds a crease, and it's over.
What a momentum swing there. Waterloo had pinned them down, and they had a great, strong kick, but Nathan Gazzetti took matters into his own hands with the help of his special teams people, and he just showed his elite offset speed and just blew the doors off everybody for a touchdown.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not here to crap on any coach's decisions, but if I'm coaching against this team, there's zero chance I am kicking it to number 23 in any situation whatsoever, because of that reason right there. He's a game changer, and there's not a lot of people on either sideline with NASA speed, and as a grade 11 athlete, going into his fourth year of high school coming up, you just can't give him that opportunity, and he made him pay. And you just know as soon as he gets that crease, no one's going to catch him. And I'm just never kicking to number 23, and that's the reason right there.
Nicholas Vecchio on for the extra, and he's money.
That extra point is good, and now we've got a 28-13 score.
Is up and good. And the score is now 28-13.
Well, certainly plenty of time left there for the Warriors to come back and answer, and they're going to have to do that, or it's going to be a downhill battle there in the second half. So we'll see what they can do to muster up some offense heading into halftime.
Yeah, they had a little bit of momentum there on offense, and they marched the ball down the field and made some great plays. Special teams just hurt them a little bit there, not being able to tackle Gazzetti, and we'll see if they can keep on track to their offense going. And if I'm them right now, I'm all over throwing the ball to Malachi Price. He's already shown 2 touchdowns already, plus a couple of other catches, and if I'm them, that's who I'm throwing the football to. Difference makers need the ball in their hands, and he seems to be one for the Waterloo Warriors.
Yeah, I know, without a doubt, Ray, and I haven't really seen anybody else step up to be that difference maker. So if I'm the Sabercats, I'm certainly having over-the-top coverage on number 6, and he's going to have 2 people on him. Many opportunities as they can, because if, again, like number 23, if you're going to have someone beat you, you don't want it to be number 6. So nice little onside kick here situation. Nice job by the returner, and that's going to be a penalty for unsportsmanlike conduct on the Sabercats, as he was kind of already going to the ground when he was hit there.
Number 18, Jay Bush.
I think it's a good call.
In the onside kick attempt.
Oh, I agree, but I just don't understand why referee Crowley, the referee that's the furthest away, is throwing that flag, and nobody else is throwing that flag.
Yeah, well, it certainly is a good point, and something that drives a coach nuts. But you do have some referees, this, Ray, that don't like pulling the flag out of their pocket, and maybe saw things maybe a little bit different than what referee Jim Crowley saw. But penalty. I certainly like the call, and now you look like you're going to get another penalty here for players opening up their mouths, or coaches opening up their mouths, and we'll see what the penalty is. This is just like foolishness on the part of the Sabercats now for having some more to say on that call, and referee Grubb threw that objectionable conduct penalty now. So now they just bonus 25 extra yards just because of not being smart. Number 1, when you're making your tackle, and number 2, for having too much to say. So Coach Antonello's had a great job the last couple weeks controlling that, and today their emotions are getting the best of them, and they're not using their noodles. No, such terrible timing. I mean, you're trying to close out a half here. You're just giving them 30 yards on this possession, and That's 30 yards you want them to earn. And nice pass there from Graham to Moore, and that's going to be another first down here. So just like that, boom,
Graham finds number 14,
40 yards of field
Moore
position, and they're in business here out of the Warriors.
Looks like a first down for the Warriors. Tackle made by number 3, Evan Novello.
The Warriors have to do a good job protecting the football here. You don't want to turn over in this situation. You want to be very smart with the football and not force anything. Certainly lots of time left in the clock. 2:44 left to go here in the first half. It's handed off to number 34. He's still going. He hasn't been brought down. And second effort there by Murdoch.
Powerful run by number 34, Noah Murdoch. He breaks a couple tackles and picks up another first down for the Warriors.
So
First
just
and 10 Warriors from the Sabercats 16.
just like that, Ray, we're knocking on the door here. And
Yeah, we've flipped the dish on
Number
the field
20,
position
Landon
here in the
Picard
heartbeat.
tackle.
Murdoch now. Yeah.
He threw that one away on purpose. I think that was the smart player. He was going to get
Game's
sacked
pass
by
is
Evan
number
Novello
14,
there.
Mason
So
Moore is incomplete. He's second down and 10.
Yeah, good job by Novello getting the pressure on. He was wide open as well. He had 2 or 3 yards on the defender on the slant, but the pressure certainly made Graham throw the ball early and wasn't able to step into the throw, and he just threw to open space to get a new down. And smart play there by Graham, not trying to force that. So here we are again, little out route, and Karkidi with a beautiful tackle on the outside. So it looks like he's going to be short of first down yardage.
To number 23, Cohen Perry.
So it looks like the field goal unit's going to come on and try to tack on 3 more.
2, it looks like, big second down and 8. Number 41, Ethan Karkidi with the tackle.
yeah, they went a bit of a hurry-up offense there, and they were lining up right away after each play. So coach sending the play calls, and now they're going to try. Their extra point was blocked on the first touchdown, and they were successful on the second. So
do they try faking here? No. It's up. It's wide. Oh, man, what's going on here?
this time I think it was on. That penalty's going to be on Waterloo.
So more penalty markers are down. That
The
field goal
attempt
attempt
by
is
number
no good.
22, Roman Marinelli, goes through the end zone for a single point. Should make it 28-14. There's also a flag down after the play.
It even cleared the end zone. I don't even think it landed in the end zone. He
Yeah,
kicked it
so-
right out.
So definitely a single there for Waterloo. So that'll tack on another point for them. And
Rough play against Waterloo, so that's going to move the ball up or move the ball back for their kickoff. Or do they have the opportunity here to just take the ball at a certain spot because of the missed kick? It was a field goal, so they're going to get the ball there. That's not a...
yeah, we'll see what they decide here, where the ball is going to be.
So the Sabercats should be able to take the ball here on the 30, plus the penalty. It's going to move it up. Rough play is going to move with the penalty, going to move it up outside the 40. So
with 2:09 left to go here in the first half, the Sabercats leading 28-13.
referee Garb is marching off the penalty here. So 15-yard penalty.
So unnecessary roughness against the Warriors after the play.
Yeah, so
That 15-yard penalty makes it first down.
So yeah,
and 10.
sorry, 35 is
Sabercats
where
at
they
their own
usually get the
50-yard line.
ball at. So plus 15 takes it out to the 50. They're going to start with 2 minutes and 9 seconds left to go with some pretty good field position here to see if they can answer.
yeah, this lack of discipline is just it just hurts as a coach. You certainly want your players to be a little bit smarter, especially in a game where it's win or go home. And now the Sabercats will have 15 extra yards in their favor and start with much better field position. Try to score here before the end of the half. And there's the handoff there to Gazzetti. Gazzetti does a nice job switching hands. Now their penalty here.
Handoff to Nathan Gazzetti.
Referee
He gains
Biagini
5
seen something
yards.
there,
There's
maybe
flag down.
a hold on the inside. I'm not sure. Face mask.
Face mask here going against the Waterloo Warriors. So Gazzetti they'll tack on 15 more from that play. It'll be an automatic first down for the Sabercats.
Looks like a face mask penalty against the Warriors. 15 yards will be tacked on to the end of the run.
You know,
First
I
down
was
and 10
involved in
Sabercats from the
commentating a
Warriors
game
40.
about 4 weeks ago, and Ryan, you never seen so much undisciplined football in your whole life. We typically get out of here, I would say, you know, about a 3-hour game, and it was almost 4.5, almost 5 hours. It just kept
Wow.
going on and on and on because of foolishness. So, you know, I think Coach Antonello's speech is in the second half, at the halftime here, is going to be get your emotions under control.
Yeah. Next play. Barpio now rolling out. Oh, wow.
Good thing.
Yeah, almost intercepted there by number 33, Carson
Barpio's
Smith.
pass is
Varpio.
broken up by number 33, Carson Smith.
Credit the Waterloo
Brings up
defense there
second
for
down
some
and
great
10.
defense.
Yeah, Varpio did a great job getting it out of his hands, just not to be sacked there, but great pressure by the defensive line to get him off his mark. And he wanted to roll out just over the tackles, but pressure forced him to widen out, and he started going backwards. And
we're going to see what minute 43 gives us here, but Varpio back from the pistol. A little bit of freeze call, nothing moving. Check the play call.
Varpio now in shotgun. He's got him on the slant again, but this time he alligator armed it and didn't. The pass is just outside the outstretched hands of McPherson, and now it'll be third down here for the Sabercats, and they're gonna punt it away.
Yeah, I'm glad Nate Carter's able to kick because they're sure missing him on offense. Not to say that McPherson didn't have a great play there, but you know, he only stuck one hand out, and you hate to see that. Get those two out there. I know you might take a lick, but that's the role you're signed up for. So, fortunately, he didn't able to come back. He had a bunch of great catches in the first part of the game, but struggled a little bit on a couple so far. So, he'll look to regroup for the second half here, and we'll see what Nate Carter can get one of his patented bombs off.
Is McPherson their long snapper?
I can't see.
Wow, what a great kick.
No yards.
And no yards penalty, and maybe a face mask. Yeah.
Yep.
So
I think we got both of them.
You're going to get no yards and a face mask, so you're going to get 30 yards tacked on, or 25 yards tacked on here. So
pass, punt is fielded by number 23, Cohen Perry.
Be some decent
He's
field
tackled
position here
by
for the Warriors with 1:30 left here to go in the first half.
Number 85, Mitchell Commissar.
15-point lead for the whole
There's
team.
a flag down, I believe it's for no yards against the Sabercats. We shall see.
Referees are deciding. I didn't see the second play, so referee Corelli said no yards, and referee Biagini, I think I'm pretty sure it looked
There's
like
actually multiple flags on the play.
like a face mask. So
Yeah, it certainly looked like it from our vantage point here, so we'll see what they decide. It's going to be no yards against Sabercats, rough play against Sabercats. For the face mask, it'll be 25 yards up, and we will play from there. And this Warrior team has shown that they're not going without a fight, and they're certainly going to be
So the penalties are assessed against
certainly
the
going to be looking to
Sabercats.
score
It'll be first
before
down
the
and
end
10
of
for the
this
Warriors
first half,
on their own
down
40-yard
2
line.
scores. And
yeah, you know, Waterloo was involved in, it looks like, several close games. They had a 6-2 record in their division. They had a couple of blowout wins, but a lot of their games were pretty close, so they're no stranger to a tight game.
Graham now. Nice pass, but it goes right into the arms of the Sault Sabercats defender, number 21, Nicholas Vecchio.
Number 21, Nick Vecchio with
Stepped
the
in front of that
interception for the
pass.
Sabercats.
It was,
They will take over first down and 10 from the Warrior 54-yard line.
and it looked like for Graham that was his third option. He looked a couple people off and then went back to the middle, and I think he thought he had something there, but the defender stepped right in and picked that ball off, and that's going to be great field position here for the Sabercats. Again, lots of time left, and see if they can get some points on the board.
Yeah, you know what? On the wideouts had some great coverage there by the Sabercat defense, and they were. He was forced to get to his third read, and unfortunately for him, Nick Vecchio was reading him all the way and jumped into the lane and took that pass away.
Varpio's going deep down the sidelines, and he's going to get the call as the defender on the outside there, Rago,
down the right sideline.
interfered with Trudeau. And
Trudeau is incomplete.
Again,
however, there is a flag down.
Trudeau did a great job trying to fight back to the ball, and he definitely helped sell that sell that coverage. I thought 13 was in some pretty tight coverage there, but he did restrict the player from going to the ball. So it's going to be a 15-yard pass interference penalty, but he's still the defender there, Lex Rigo, is not happy with that call. He's trying to understand what he did wrong. So referee Crowley's giving him an instruction as to how to do it, right? So
yeah, unfortunately for him, he just didn't have it. It was an underthrown ball, and he didn't give him an opportunity to go for the ball. So, the short answer to that is you really didn't do anything wrong. You got a little bit unfortunate there, and unfortunately for him, Trudeau did a great job selling that, and like you said, and that was the right call. And now we're going to see them run another pass here. This is a quick one, and this is out of the reach of Trudeau. And it's a name we haven't called a lot yet, Coach, and he's one of the best athletes on the field for sure, and one of the best athletes in the entire league. And Jaden's retiring. He's a graduating player here for the Sabercats, and certainly a big part of this team. And he did suffer an ankle injury at the end of last season. Actually, it might have been high school NASA. Where he injured himself with an ankle injury after making an interception. So certainly nice to see him back out here in full go, and I'm sure he's going to have more to say here as the game goes on. Certainly an electric player. And they're going to roll out to his side right now, and great job on the defense. Number 97 and number 38 meeting at the football, and 38 is Brian Lee, and
snap and rolls left.
Well, that was pretty stellar coverage from the Waterloo Warrior team there. And
it's a 3rd and 18.
Oh, and see, there's another penalty that did need to be taken. And it looked like Noah DeVelton had something to say to the referee Grev on something, and referee Grev is not going to take none of the nonsense. So there's another free bunch of penalties here. It's getting foolish now on them on both teams, and that's a lot of penalty yards that we're bouncing off here, and just foolishness for not giving yourself under control.
Yeah, if I'm a coach Antonello, I'm just sitting a kid for a series. I mean, if you want to play, you're going to play smarter than that. I mean, we can't have these types of penalties creeping in, especially as you get deeper on into the playoffs. And if there's no discipline for this ridiculous behavior, then they're just going to continue it. I'm certainly not saying that Coach Antonello's doing a bad job. Obviously, he's a great coach and he does a great job with his players. But just for myself, I just don't put up with that. And if you're going to hurt the team that way, you're going to set off a series, and you're going to have some time to think about it. Nice job picking up that return, and nice tackle on the far side. Again, that was number 22 this time.
Yeah, Kieran Juma.
Kieran Juma, and Kieran, a great football player himself. And
tackled by number 22,
Juma. I saw Dad, Ali, and Grandma at the Rotary Fest last night in the ribs line, and had a nice conversation with Ali. Always great to catch up with him, and.
I coached his brother over at Cora, actually.
Yeah, a number of Jumas, and they're all great athletes and all great kids. So nice to see him make that special teams tackle. And Graham now with 1:03 left to go. Just a little hitch pass out to the outside to number 12, Dienma Tomlin. And
quick little hitch pass from Wesley Graham to number 12, Dienma Tomlin. He finds some open space.
He's been close to a first down here. It is the first down. So they're going to move the chains, and they've got 56.4 seconds left, and an opportunity to make this a one-score game.
Why isn't the clock moving?
They get stopped until the ball snapped. And there's another accurate pass. Beautiful pass and catch from Graham. Two more, and those chains are moving.
Number 14. Mason Moore, he's tackled by number 1, Jaden Trudeau. Gain him about 17 on the play, makes it first down and 10 Warriors. from the Sabercat 45.
Waterloo gaining some momentum here on offense.
Yeah, I really like the ball that Graham throws. He throws a very catchable ball, and for the most part has been very accurate here, other than the one interception.
Oh. Unfortunately, Mason Moore, they're not able to bring
Pass
that
from
one
Graham
in. He
to
was
Moore,
trying the
falls
old
incomplete.
turn and burn
Number
before he
21,
caught the
Nick Becker
ball
with coverage on the
and
play.
didn't be
It's
able to
second
secure the
down
catch there.
and 10.
Yeah, he wasn't getting much on that one anyways. Maybe better that was incomplete. It's going to be second now, down and 10. And you got to think they're going to go to number 6 here, looking for something big. Malachi Price has had a couple big plays here already, and I see him looking his way here. Let's see. Oh, he's going to keep it himself there and better protect that football. He does, but he's going to be short
Quarterback,
of a
Wesley
first
Graham
down, but he will give
scrambles
them.
and picks up a couple of yards, makes it 3rd down and 7.
He will give the coaching staff something to think about. I think you got to go for it here. 3rd down situation, 35.6 left to go. I'm going for it, and it looks like they're going for it as well. And
Yeah, they're going to that 3-man line front, and they're bringing in an extra DB to help with the coverage. But you see them shifting Malachi Price out into a different position on the field here. So
you're going to see him make a run out route. No, no slant
little
across.
slant across the middle.
Interception. The ball's intercepted on the far side by number 21, Nicholas Vecchio. And he's going to get tackled by the quarterback, Graham, on the far side.
Pass is intercepted by number 21, Nick Vecchio. And he brings it back to
He was busting a move there, and all of a
33.
sudden the tank ran dry, and
First down, 10 Sabercats.
he was trying to shake and bake the quarterback after that play, and got it all the way down to right around the 33-yard line. So hats off to him for making another interception. That's his 2nd of the day.
Yeah, what a great play by Vecchio. I don't know, Coach, I'm going to ask you, what's worse, getting tackled by a punter or getting tackled by the quarterback? I don't know.
I don't know. That's I got to say the quarterback, personally. Punters are involved in specials all the time, so
Yeah.
quarterbacks not too often there. But
Yeah, but great job by Vecchio. That's a big play because they were marching, and they had lots of time
I
to
don't think
punch that
Vecchio
in.
should go too far here, because if they don't get within range really quick here, he's got the leg to get it from about 35. So they need about 4 or 5 there.
Well, they're going to get it because Trudeau's made a beautiful catch. He's out of bounds. There's going to be a penalty marker down.
Fabio's pass is complete to Jaden Trudeau for about 16 yards. There are some flags down.
So we're going to see referee Corelli has made a call, and referee Biagini. So one's going to be 15 and one's going to be 10. So
Oh, and it looked like a punch was thrown. So if that punch was thrown, he's going to be ejected, number 8. And so it's going to be whether or not they determine that a punch or not.
is
and,
it a punch or a punch with the hand, like
we'll
a
see.
palm strike? So we're going to definitely have a conversation there. Referee Biagini, no stranger to football in Sault Ste. Marie, elite athlete in his own for the Sault Steelers here in Sault Ste. Marie as well. And he knows his football, so we're going to see what referee Edwards gives us for a signal here.
Well, his teammates
Rough
are trying
play.
to
Rough play against two rough
So it looks
plays
like
against
two rough play penalties against the Warriors.
So that's going to move them within 4.2 here. Do you not go for a field goal here, Coach, or what's the deal? That's what I'm going for. 4.2 seconds. If this play doesn't happen, that's going to expend the. You got to bring Vecchio out here for a kick, I got to think.
Oh, you see where they line up here. Oh, they might be going for the juggler here, Coach. I guess.
After the penalties are assessed, it's going to be 1st down and goal for the Sabercats.
Yeah,
the Warrior 1 yard line.
it's a different.
Oh, okay, it's the one. Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't see the penalty get marched off that far, so.
Yeah, it's definitely a situation. They're going to get the ball to Karkidi here, try to punch it in
I
for.
wouldn't be surprised to give him the
one
big Graham
more.
Matheson either. I've seen that play, and he scored a touchdown a few weeks ago. Oh, Karkidi it
Direct
is.
snack to Karkidi, follows the big man into the end zone. Touchdown,
Number 41,
Sabercats.
Ethan Karkidi finds the end zone.
Karkidi follows Matheson into the end zone. He says, "Follow me, little fella." And Follow him, he
Scores
did,
now.
and now that score
Sabercats
is now 34 to
Warriors,
13.
I
And
believe, have 14.
those are some huge penalty yards. Again, we talked about it earlier, and we've it's almost beating a dead horse here. But these unsportsmanlike conduct penalties and just these undisciplined penalties on both sides are just killing each other. And you had a chance to go down into the half, only down 2 scores. You would have certainly made it hard for them to get any points with 35 seconds left. But you go and you give them a big play, follow that up by getting 2 ridiculous penalties, and gets them the ball on the 1 yard line. And when you come, when you travel this distance, you got to come with a great defense, and you got to come with discipline. And the Warriors certainly have not been disciplined here during this game, and
by Nick Vecchio.
they're paying the price for it. Now the score is 35-14 for the Sabercats.
And now you're down 3 full touchdown scores. So, unfoolish penalties are going to cost them here. And now they're going to have to go back to the drawing board in the second half and see what game alterations they're going to make for their second half. And, there's 2.8, so I would imagine you're going to just see a little squib kick up the middle here for the Cats to finish off the half. And
well, that touchdown.
Take a commanding lead into the second half of this game.
That touchdown was sponsored by Cobb's Bread, Sault Ste. Marie, the Churchill Plaza, Jonathan Bujold from Reliance Home Comfort, and also True House Sports Radio. And if you're watching this live stream on if you're watching this OSFL AA football action here on Sault Sports TV and Rogers TV as well, you're also listening to it on True House Sports Radio, brought to you by Saultsports.com. If you're enjoying this live stream, please make sure to subscribe below for more to help support Sault Sports TV.
Lots of chatting going on with referee Edwards and the coaching staff here, and the ball coming out with referee Grev, and see what they're going to do. But I'm going to guarantee they're just going to squib one here and let them jump on the ball and get off into the half. No sense you wanting to kick the ball and expose yourself to a long return either, right?
No, for sure. There's definitely going to be kick to the second level, and if you're the Sabercats, you're extremely happy with this first half, other than the undisciplined penalties. But other than that, you're extremely happy. And I know there's a fine line with playing with passion and energy and being undisciplined. So some of the stuff you're willing to live with. And that was an interesting play. I'm going to see what the penalty is on that one.
Punt is fielded by number 23, Cohen Perry. He's tackled by number 23, Nathan Gazzetti. There's a flag down.
Referee Donnie Chow getting in on the action, giving him his explanation as to what he saw.
Donnie Chow still holds the Sault Ste. Marie record for highest flag toss at 17.8 feet.
And the shiniest shoes, always polished up.
Yeah.
They're picking the flag up.
There's no flag on the play.
And this should be the half.
Halftime.
So at the end of the first half, it's 35-14 for the Sabercats.
Waterloo Warriors.
Once again, you're watching the OSFL AA football action here at Sault Sports TV and Rogers TV, as well as listening to it on True House Sports Radio, brought to you by Saultsports.com. My name is Ryan Lillington. I'm here with Ray Bazawal, Jay Hauslander in the studio, and we'll be back for second half action here at Superior Heights in about 15 minutes' time. See you then. Welcome back to second half action here at Superior Heights. It is the Sault Sabercats playing against the Waterloo Junior Warriors, and both teams came into this game with a 6-2 record, and now both teams are certainly played a very competitive first half and a little bit undisciplined, Ray, and certainly both sides are going to want to clean that up going into the second half, and certainly the Sabercats don't want to give the Warriors anything too easy here to start this half to get them back in the game. So we're going to see both teams coming out, trying to impose their will on the other. And we're going to see for sure what the plan is here for the offense coming out for their first drive. And it'll be Varpio on her shotgun again. And
yeah, you know what? Just from the coaches, I'm just telling them, stop the stupidity on the penalties and get back to playing football. That's what you came here for. That's what y'all showed up for. Get back to it.
And here we go. There's the freeze play, and again, it causes number 47 to go offside. So a nice start here for the Sabercats. And, you know, it's not so much that you're trying to get that penalty. I mean, the penalty is a bonus, but it certainly makes the defense a little bit more apprehensive. They can't just pin their ears back and come hard at you. So it certainly makes them second guess themselves, and that was certainly effective there. So now it's 1st and 5 for the Sabercats to start this second half, up 3 scores. Little toss there to Gazzetti. He's waiting for his blocks, and a nice tackle there
pitch to number 23
on the near side by number 13, Lex Rego,
and a first down.
Coming up from the halfback position to make that tackle, and it's good enough for a Sabercats first down.
Yeah, it's interesting to see what Coach Rossetti's got in his game plan for the back second half of this, but they're off to a great start here already on their offense. So I think they just want to keep building upon what they got going on.
Varpio now. He hits Trudeau for a nice gain of 9 yards.
Quarterback
So
Alex Varpio's pass is complete downfield.
he passed it where it had to be thrown, and really
on the play, makes it
impressed with Varpio so far, coming in as the backup quarterback, and he has certainly led this team like a starter, and really nice problem to have 2 starting quarterbacks on your roster, and certainly Varpio has done everything he's been asked to do.
With that said, they brought in their jumbo offense again. Direct snap to Karkidi, and looks like he's going to have more than enough to get the first down. So
good hard run by number 41, Ethan Karkidi. Drags a few guys with him, gets the first down.
Already.
Well, apparently the conversation at halftime didn't sink through if they didn't have it. But why would you just do that? Like you're making the tackle and he's fighting for yards, and emotions are up. But
the play is already over, and he's
rough play again, and that's marching off 15 free yards, and the Cats are going to take those all day long.
Rough play assessed against the Waterloo Warriors.
Take him off the field.
15-yard penalty makes a first down and 10 for the Sabercats.
I just take him off the field. I mean, what's the point of that? I mean, where's the discipline for poor behavior? I mean, that drives me nuts as a coach, and he'd definitely be sitting to think about it. But here's Trudeau now. I told you they'd get him more involved in the offense in the second half, and then that's exactly what they've done. Touchdown, Jaden Trudeau.
Brings it to the house for a 28-yard touchdown.
Yeah, you got to find creative ways to get him the ball, and certainly they did that there with the handoff. And he's such an explosive athlete, and was kind of quiet there in the first half. Didn't really get involved in the offense, and certainly the coaching staff felt that was necessary early on here in the second half, and he did a great job on that play to get in for the end zone.
You know what? That penalty gave them the extra yards, and that's all it needed for Jaden to show his elite athleticism. So,
yeah, absolutely, and that touchdown is
Secular's
brought to you by Cobb's Bread
now
in Sault Ste. Marie, located in the Churchill Plaza.
Warriors 14.
home of the Cobb's world famous apple scones. And
Yes.
the other flavors that are in there.
Yes, I had the peach. The peach is a big hit. Man, they have so many good things there, and everything's so fresh. And they have very friendly staff, and get little discounts with your discount card. So go see the fine folks
Did you
at
get the
Cobb's
app?
Bakery.
Do you have the app?
I
No?
do. You know, I went in there. I probably went in there 15 times without it, like a dummy, and they were nice enough to give me the discount, anyways. But finally, I finally got the app on my phone, and I'll be using it often. The nice part about the bread is it's fresh, and but you gotta eat it quickly because they don't have all the additives into it. It does go bad quicker, which is not a problem in my home. It's usually gone right away anyway. So, but it's nice because I get to go in there once a week to get my week's worth of bread and etc. So yeah, what a great place! What a gold mine. Morgado with the nice return.
Kickoff
Looks
is
like
fielded by number 0.
could be a
Nicholas
horse collar
Morgado.
tackle or a face
He grabbed him by the
mask.
sleeve, so I don't know what referee
Flag
Chow
down.
saw there.
Well, we're going to find out here.
He's going to talk to referee Edwards, but that was 100% grabbed it from the seam of the sleeve, which is not a horse collar as far as I understand. So
No, it's usually inside of the neckline, but we'll see what they call here. At least the back of the jersey, but it's going to be holding against the return team.
wow, I didn't see that at all. So obviously referee Chow had a way better
like a
seat
hold
down there than
against
I
the
did.
Warriors.
So
10 yards is marched off. It'll be first down and 10 Warriors from their own 25-yard line.
Warriors are seeming to starting to implode here. So hopefully they can get back on track and give us a whale of a second half here.
Graham now back in the shotgun. He hands it off to Murdoch. Murdoch runs hard. He's just such a nice runner. He puts his head down, keeps those legs churning, and gets those tough
Hand off
yards.
to number 34,
Matheson
Noah
was in
Murdoch.
on the
Goes
tackle.
forward for a
Along
gain of
with
5. It's a second down and 5.
Evan Novello. So
Looks like number 3, Evan Novello, number 99, Grant Mathewson.
Evan Novello, also another graduating player here for the Sabercats at year's end. Number 4, Cian Derboca, he's also a graduating player with Landon and Nicholas as well. And we'll make sure we touch on the others as the second half moves along. And Murdoch,
another
with
great run by
punishing
Murdoch.
Run. And this is going to be a first down for the Warriors.
Another hard run by Noah Murdoch. He gets the first down. He's brought down once again by number 3, Evan Novello, and number 99, Grant Mathewson.
Number 33, Ethan Aruda.
Big shout out to Mike Wheaton here doing double duty, jumping on a stick here because they had a couple and they're short one right now. So
Graham now in shotgun. Back to pass, going deep.
good
He's
ball.
looking- There's some contact there. Wow, yeah, their sideline's not
Quarterback
happy
number
with that
19,
at all.
Wesley Graham's pass downfield intended for number 12.
They both seem to have a hand on each other, holding each other, fending
Number
each other
20,
off.
Landon
So
Trecarton's coverage.
I would have been okay with a pass interference penalty there, but they don't get the flag, and Waterloo's not happy about it. But good coverage nonetheless, and it'll be second down here for the Warriors.
I'll tell you, referee Corelli's not afraid to throw the flag if it's a penalty. So he was in pretty good spot to make that call.
Graham back again. Nice little short pass, and he's going to hit Murdoch, and he's just going to be short, but he might have enough yardage for the
1 yard short.
for the coaches to think about it here, because he's only a yard short. You're down 3 scores.
Graham's pass is complete.
You don't really want to get the ball back to the Sabercats, so I wouldn't be surprised to see them going for it here.
Oh, well, they're down this many scores. They can't afford not to.
Brings up a 3rd and 1.
You know, the Cats got to give him a yard off the ball, so essentially just got to fall forward. So
he's still going to go under shotgun. He's not going under center here, which is a little surprising. Bad snap. A little bit out of sync. Still gets the yardage. What happened? Yeah,
referees blew it dead, but he had first down. So.
Number 34, Noah Murdoch goes straight ahead. Looks like he gets the first down.
Well, an inadvertent early whistle, I think, there, but definitely a first down.
Yeah, and now you're just going to, you know, if you're Waterloo, you got to feel like you're a little bit snake bitten here. You know, you're not getting the pass interference call. The referees blow the whistle early. You know, it's a common thing to think that you're getting hosed by the hometown referees. And certainly not the case here, but it was an inadvertent whistle. Looked like
a first down for the Warriors. First down and 10 from their own 49-yard line.
Looked like he wasn't down by contact yet, and those things are going to happen. It was certainly close. So turn the page, the next play, and Graham's in the shotgun. Hands off to Murdoch again. This time, a nice job on the outside by number 85.
Number 34.
Mitchell Commissar.
Mitchell Commissar.
Tackled by
standout athlete with the Cora program. Had the opportunity to coach him with the junior team over at Cora.
Tackled by number 85, Mitchell Commissar.
Played football with his father, and he was a beast at the defensive end position himself. Graham now looking to pass. He's wide open, and
Malachi
he's still
Price
going.
Again.
Yeah, Malachi Price is just a special player, and he's got the chains moving. It's a gain of
pass is complete downfield
35, 40 yards.
Malachi
And
Price, big gain on the play of about 26 yards.
Sorry, 26-yard
First down
gain.
and 10 for the Warriors. Tackle made by number 22, Kieran Juma.
Nice job there by the Warriors, and they're keeping the chains moving here on this drive, and down 3 scores, they're going to have to get 6, and we'll see what happens. As Graham takes a shotgun. Fake handoff to Murdoch. He's got an open receiver, but he can't get it up to number 81, Dylan Burkholder.
Number 81, Dylan Burkholder.
They were running Malachi Price out here in the flats, and he had a lot of space. I'm surprised they didn't try and get him the ball again.
Well, second along here at the 30-yard line. Yeah, 3 scores, 8, yeah. Yeah, it certainly is. A nice job there by
Wesley Graham's pass is complete to number 6, Malachi Price.
By Malachi Price.
Finishes the run strong.
And we're going to have an injury timeout. Big number 64 for the Waterloo Warriors, down on one knee. Braden Hasty.
Yeah, I mentioned earlier that it was must-score opportunity there for the Warriors, down 3, but they're actually obviously down 4 scores here, down 42-14, and you know, it's been a great job by the Sabercats. They've been very opportunistic, both offensively and defensively, and you know, really putting the finishing touches on all their drives, which is certainly very important. You know, scoring touchdowns instead of field goals in a game like this is crucial, and they've done a great job of that really all game, and just a well-rounded game. You know, the only downfall or, you know, things you can criticize obviously is the undisciplined play, but it hasn't been too bad, and for the most part, it's been a well-played game by both sides. And
the score is really not indicative of the play that we've seen today either, right? So
yeah, it's not, but I mean, it just goes to show you how silently dominant maybe the Sabercats have been, and you know, they're just really executing at a high level, and they've made some big plays, and this is a big drive here for Graham and company. Gets the shotgun snap, hands it off to Murdoch. Murdoch's going to get a couple yards there. They're gonna look to
Still
strip the
rumbling and
ball.
stumbling.
What a
Oh, what a great run by that young fella. Number 34, Noah Murdoch.
Another tough run by number 34, Noah Murdoch.
he's
6:05 makes it second down and 5. Eventually brought down by number 41.
just a
Ethan
very
Martini.
strong lower body, and he just keeps those legs moving, and he's just very tough to bring down, and he gets those extra yards when you need them, and it's going to be 2nd and 5. I wouldn't be surprised if they give him a handoff again here. Pass. What a catch again by Price. Touchdown, Warriors.
Pass from number 19, Wesley Graham, is complete to number 6, Malachi Price, for the touchdown.
They needed that, and now the defense is going to have to answer. They need some stops here. You can't keep allowing the Sabercats to answer themselves. So we'll see what kind of adjustments or what kind of pressure they want to bring on Varpio, because he's been rather clean in the pocket so far. With that pressure comes some risk, and we'll see what the plan is here for the Warriors. Well, the extra point attempt is foiled.
No good. The score is now the Sabercats 42.
Jaden Trudeau playing a little bit of cat and mouse
the
there with the
Warriors
defender switching sides, and he was able to go chase the holder down with after that bad snap and make the tackle. So 42-20, 4 minutes, 27 seconds to go in the third quarter here, and you see Nate Carter trying to get loose over there, and just with the lead this way, maybe Coach Antonello is just saying, you know what?
Yeah, his day's over.
Just keep, we'll punt the ball for you, and that's it. And
yeah, the word down below is that possible knee sprain. So he's just keeping it loose right now. But certainly with the score the way it is, as long as the game stays this way, you're not going to put him on the field as an offensive weapon. Let him kick the ball and go from there. And he's done a great job of that when he has been in the game. So.
Yeah, they have a plethora of receivers out there, so they're able to, pinch hit a few plays for him. So.
And here comes Gazzetti now. And he's wrapped up there nicely on the far side by number 31.
Almost to the 41-yard line.
23, Nathan Gazzetti with the kick return. He brings it out to the Sabercats 41-yard line. It'll be first down and 10.
I seen you were down having a chat with Nathan's parents at the half. They must be pretty pleased with how the game's turning out for their son today.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they're pretty low-key, and, they're obviously there to cheer on their son, but they certainly love cheering on the entire team, and they're very happy with the play so far, and you're not going to get too much excitement out of both parents. They've been part of the sports team for a long time, so they're just they just love watching their son play, and here he goes. Another nice run there by Gazzetti, another first down, no penalty markers on the play.
Nathan Gazzetti, he speeds his way around the left side for pickup 14.
I had the pleasure of golfing with his parents in the U18 Greyhound tournament, AAA team. So a little fundraiser they had down in Garden River at Silver Creek. So
nice.
We had a few laughs, and
for sure.
Dave broke out of some of his dad's salami, and boy, that's some pretty good stuff there.
Yeah, I love golfing with Italians. Anytime you can get an Italian in your foursome, you're going to have some good snacks.
Oh, somebody jumped the gun there. Got to be a false start for them to blow that dead. Yep, procedure. So
a little bit of
mark them back 5.
Snap on the offense, 5-yard penalty, make it first down and 15.
This could be a big penalty here. Now you're looking at 2 passing downs, perhaps, and if Waterloo can get a couple of stops here, they're going to get the ball back with some good field position. Varpio's back. Rolls out. Nice accurate pass. He might have been out of bounds even if he did catch it, but
Unfortunately, AJ Romano not able to bring that pass down. So
Scarpio's pass intended for number 18, AJ Romano, is incomplete. Makes it 2nd down and 15.
second down and 15 here.
Waterloo seems to be crowding the line down here. So McPherson unable to come down with that one, and Varpio threw it a little bit over his head, but McPherson had his hands on it, just wasn't able to bring it down at that time, so they're going to have to be forced to punt the ball away with 2 minutes and 41 seconds to go. 42-20, your Sabercats. The intensity seems to have dropped down. The halftime kind of,
yes,
you know,
it certainly has.
the energy just doesn't seem to be there that we had in the first half. And, you know, Waterloo traveled a long way to get to this game, but the sun and the heat tends to get you to a little point, and momentum seems to be down.
Yeah, it certainly looks that way, but I mean, one big play and I can certainly turn things around here. And there's the penalty marker down right away, and it's nice job by number 23, Keon Perry, on this return. And Nate Carter with the special teams
The
tackle.
punt is fielded by number
So
23,
that throws
Cohen
Theodora
Perry.
away.
Nice return
He's
down
out there
the
making
sideline
tackles,
to the
and
Warriors 54-yard line. He's tackled eventually by number 10, Nate Carter.
we'll see what
Here's
referee
the flag
grabs through
down.
that penalty for. There was a lot of line play extracurriculars there.
Too many men.
Too many men for the Cats. Oh, Cats had one too many players on there, so
They seem to like their
Looks like too many men.
they
against
like
the
their field
Sabercats.
position there, so they'll take that.
Penalties decline. 1st down and 10. Warriors from their own 54.
That was a nice return and great field position here for the Warriors, so they've got that to work with down.
you know, if Waterloo can get another touchdown on the board, they're going to make this game a lot more interesting here with the 2:23 to go in the third quarter.
Graham in the shotgun. He's looking right. He's got a receiver open, and it's caught. Big play down the right sideline to Nicholas Morgado. Beautiful pass and catch from Graham to Morgado. And they are now down
sideline to the Sabercats
deep
16
in
for the first
Sabercats
down and 10.
territory. And
Kieran Juma seemed to got beat there, and he was hoping for some support from Landon Carton over the top, but great pass and catch here, and Waterloo is threatening with just under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter.
yeah, Graham certainly throws a nice ball, and he needs some big plays out of that arm as they now hand it off to Morgado. He's going to hang on to it, and he does.
And off to number 0, Nicholas Morgado. Gains a couple yards. He's eventually tackled by number 41, Ethan Carkidi.
So
Going to
Carkidi
be
and
2nd down, and it looks like 7.
and Novello are in on that tackle and can bring up 2nd down and 6. Quarterback keeper. And he had some help getting pushed there. And
Quarterback keeper.
the Warriors
Number 19,
think
Wesley
they
Graham
have enough for a
goes
1st down. And
It's got to
To
be
the
awful
right,
close, that's
picks
for
up
sure.
A few yards. Looks like it'll be 3rd and short.
it is 3rd and short.
Some line shuffling going on here.
Yeah, it still surprises me that they don't have a quarterback sneak out of the under center.
Oh, there
there
it is.
It's just not the quarterback.
No, it looks like number 0, Nicholas Morgano again.
No, I looked like somebody else. Yeah, number 40.
Okay, I just seen the 0. That's all
yeah.
I got to see that time. So
Number 40, Emmett Gamble.
there's a name
Number
we haven't called
40,
today. So
Emmett Gamble with the sneak play
Not much.
brings it down to the 1 yard line.
Not much gambling on that play with the big number 40 going under center. He's going to do it again. And that's just a silent count. And we're waiting for a signal here. Touchdown,
Emmett Gamble
Waterloo.
once again for the Warrior touchdown.
Gamble with the 1 yard touchdown. And we got ourselves a ball game.
yeah, you can see the energy level there just jumped up on that Waterloo sideline. So,
But I mean, I can't remember on that extra point that they missed. Was that a designed 2-point attempt, or did they just have a bad snap and not get it? Because that extra point could loom large down the stretch. It could loom large, and you wonder at what point do you go for 2 up. Probably just going to be as you need it, so they'll be going for timeout here. No, that's a waste of timeout.
yeah, they're having a bit of a conversation here. Why they had to call a timeout there, that hurts, because you know what? You're going to come down to, this game could come down to a big play at the end, and that's
Well, they're going to talk it over and make their decision. 4.3 seconds left here to go in the third quarter. The Sabercats are up 42-26. I want to thank you for watching our coverage of OSFL AA football. If you like this video and this live stream, make sure to subscribe below to help support Sault Sports TV.
what do you think? Maybe they were thinking about, they're still talking to the quarterback, and he's on the side of the field there. So are they talking about going for 2 here now to try and narrow that gap, Brian? Or what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad idea, because then you know at the end where, what you need, right? Do you need to go for a touchdown and a field goal? So I don't. You're going to have to get it one way or the other, and I think they're looking to get it right now.
And they're going to try and narrow this gap to 14. So great if you get it, and not great if you don't. So they're still within 2 technically.
That's
touchdowns with 2-point converts. So
That's right.
I think the math on this does say to go for it. So well, they're motioning Malachi Price in. That's who I'd be throwing the ball to if you're not going to hand it off. So.
Big pressure there. Down he goes.
Grant Matheson.
Big Grant Matheson brings him down.
2-point conversion attempt is no good, as quarterback Wesley Graham is brought down by number 99, Grant Mathewson.
Grant
Score
Matheson
now with
with
4.3
a
seconds left in
big
the third quarter.
stop there, and
Sault Sabercats 42,
he's
Waterloo
another.
Warriors 26.
He's going to be going into Sault College.
Just a terrific athlete. He's defensive line, offensive. I've seen him on the offensive line. I've seen him carry the ball, and now he's playing linebacker, and he's really excelling at this linebacker position. So
Ashton Sanchin also going to Sault College.
another one of the young men I got to coach over at Cora. Great kid. Coached him and his sister. She went on to excel in the female football this last summer and medal.
Nice. Also, number 65, Marcus Palumbo is the graduating player, and he's actually going to be going to Waterloo in the fall. So lots of Sioux connections there in Waterloo, and certainly a lot of our great football players have gone there. So their coaching staff loves football here in Sault Ste. Marie. And
Nathan thought they were running a little chip here, and
well, this might turn out to be in their favor. Nope. Nice job by their coverage team.
Kickoff sails over.
Sometimes when you have a long kick like that, it gets it starts rolling around the turf. Players will lose their lanes, and before you know it, it's a long return. But they did a nice job there maintaining their discipline, and not much of a return there. So that is the end of the third quarter here at Superior Heights Field. It's the Sault Sabercats 42 and the Waterloo Junior Warriors 26. You are watching the OSFL AA football action here on Saultsports TV and Rogers TV, as well as listening to the action at True House Sports Radio, brought to you by Saultsports.com.
Yeah, we're going to see what Coach Orzetti's got planned here for the fourth quarter and see if they can answer that score by the Waterloo Warriors. But Waterloo's been up to the task here in the second half, making some stops and putting points on the board. So I think the Cats would be looking for a little bit of a momentum swing here.
Well, you got to think a score here by the Sabercats will certainly put a ton of pressure on Waterloo to have to score on almost every possession. So certainly looking for that knockout punch here early in the fourth. Referees aren't ready yet.
No, they were one player short, so. Usually they don't give timeouts for subbing in somebody, so. Did they have to call a timeout for that? So if they did, that's their last timeout.
Well, it certainly looks like it, because they wouldn't be allowing the Sabercats to get water. So certainly a timeout was called there as they were short one man, and it was stop time. Stop time at the end of the game. It's not horrible not to have your timeouts. However, if you need a break or you want to certainly talk to your players and talk about maybe running 2 plays in a row kind of situation, those timeouts can be valuable. So you don't want to waste them if you don't have to, but they had to as they were one player short. And here we go. Varpio in the shotgun, hands it off to Gazzetti. He's got room. He's got space. He's gone. See you later. Gazzetti. Touchdown, Sabercats.
Number 23, Nathan Gazzetti.
Big number 63.
Touchdown run.
Or sorry, is that 63 or 64?
yards.
Kent LeBlanc playing the guitar there. Or sorry, my mistake. Mateo Torreson playing the guitar there and indicating that was a big play for them. So
yeah, what a huge play by Gazzetti and company. Great job by the line to open up that hole. And once you give him a seam, it's over. And he had all he needed. And he's like that train. You got to stop before he gets rolling. And once he gets rolling, it's over. And just a special talent and just a joy to watch. And he's a game breaker. I mentioned it earlier in the broadcast before the game started. If you can hold him to 2 touchdowns, you have a chance. If you allow him to get 3 or more, it's going to be a tough night and tough day for you. And I think that's his 3rd touchdown so far today. And certainly a game changer.
yeah, that's a lot of yards of offense. Just one person. So, but one person has to make. People have to make blocks for him to make those. So.
Yeah,
That's
great
off
job.
to the offensive players making the blocks. And
the extra point is good by Vecchio. And
Nick
now
Vecchio's covered is up and good.
score is
And that's now
49-26 for the Sabercats.
49-26.
we got 11:39 here to go, and that was a quick answer in the fourth quarter to put points on the board.
Wow.
Waterloo had gained some momentum, and that might have just punched one of the holes into the sail. They're not saying the game's over by any stretch of the imagination, but Waterloo's got to put some points on the board in a hurry here.
Yeah, they certainly have to score on every drive, and they certainly have the capabilities to do so. But, that just means you have to be mistake-free here, and we'll see if they're up to the task.
Did you happen to get a ticket on the Rotary Fest draws for this evening?
I did not yet, but we are going back tonight, so I'm sure we'll pick one up.
So what you're saying, there's still hope.
There's still hope, but I don't seem to be too lucky on those types of things, but we're still going to try.
Such a great cause, Rotary, and
It
they
is.
do a lot for the athletes here in Sault Ste. Marie and have the banquet every year and give out those awards. So hats off to our Rotary people, and a big thank you from everybody.
Yeah, it was packed there last night. The weather couldn't be any better for this event, and it's going to be the same again tonight. Nice special teams tackle on the far side there by Gazzetti.
Number 18, Jay Bush.
Why not? Get out there and make another tackle after your long run.
Out to about the 35-yard line. It'll be first down and 10 Warriors.
Yeah, I just would never have him playing on a coverage team. Because to me, I'm just too overcautious. I mean, I know why they do it. Obviously, he's such a special talent, but you know, one tackle and your shoulder gets dislocated or something on a special teams play, and then you start second guessing why you have him out there. But
quarterback number
when you're a football player, you're a football player, and
Gazzetti
is certainly that. So hats off to him for being able to play both.
It's a second down and 10.
Shout out to the Superior Heights fans across the way. On the end there, looks like Mr. Karkidi down here on this end, and his son Ralph watching, obviously, his son play, so family support.
Yeah, who lives at that house over there?
I forget the gentleman's name, but we gave him a shout out. He passed away, and his wife still has everybody, and it's a great
that's amazing.
Gary picks up a couple yards.
That's amazing.
High school football nights. They're lined across the screen there.
We third down and 8.
Very hospitable people, and I know he just passed away recently, and they had a great tribute for him.
Well, that's great. Best seats in the house. All right, so we got third down here for the Warriors, and they're forced to go for it here. So big stop here for the Sabercats coming up. Here's Graham. He's looking deep and knocked away nicely there. On the far side by number 20, Landon Trey Carton.
Pass intended for number 12. Dean Tomlin is broken up by number 20.
So the Sabercats will take over.
Landon Trey Carton.
First and
the Sabercats will take over on downs.
On
first and 10 from the Warriors 33.
33-yard line of the Warriors. So this game's going to get ugly here quickly if they can punch this one in. And
hoping everybody can just keep their composure. The game is starting to get out of hand, and you don't want to see any shenanigans and anybody getting tossed out of the game and unable to play the next one. So if I'm Coach Antonell, I'm having that conversation with all of my reps and all my players.
Yeah, I know, 100%. I think more of it's going to be on the Warriors to keep themselves cool, calm, and collected. And here's another pitch here to Gazzetti. And another nice run by Gazzetti, and another first down. And at what point do you take him out of the ball game?
Number 23, Nathan Gazzetti. He slips a couple tackles and gets the first down.
10 minutes ago.
Yeah, well,
in my opinion, you got other kids that are there, and I understand you're trying to close the game out, and I understand he's a competitor, but if you don't have him in the next game, that's a big miss on their end. Already got missing Nate Carter. He looks like he's going to be able to return for the next game, but with the stable of people they have in the back there, I'm sure that they can have somebody else out there running the football. So,
well, we'll see. And they got one right here.
Will Meta up the hole for
Meta with a nice run.
Number 6, Will Madaw with the carry. He gets 6, makes it second down and 4.
Folks, you're not up here in the booth with us, but Coach Jim Monaco is making things interesting for us up here, giving us a little bit of a chuckle. And With that said, Nathan Gazzetti just brings the ball down for first down, and there's a
Another nice run by
unsportsmanlike
number 23,
conduct
Nathan
penalty
Gazzetti,
here.
brings it down to the
Coming,
1.
I'm not sure
There
for
is a
which
flag
team,
down.
but Gazzetti definitely got the first down, and that'll be post first down. So
Yeah, another nice run there by Gazzetti, and great job by the offensive line opening up the holes for him. And they're looking to put the nail in the coffin here at Superior Heights Field, and we're going to wait to see what the penalty is. There's a referee, rough play against the Warriors, so it's just going to be a half the distance to the goal, so it'll be about a 3-inch penalty. And in come the horses for the Sabercats, and they've liked this jumbo package. They've gone to it early and often here today, and
when it works, right?
yeah, well, until they stop it, and here comes Karkidi probably with the direct snap, and it goes to Karkidi, and he is into the end zone for another touchdown.
Once again, number 41, Ethan Karkidi with the touchdown run.
Another score for him. That's probably 3 I think I've seen for him today now, right? So
yeah, it's been a great job running the football and on the defensive side for Ethan. So
the yardage hasn't been exactly significant, but he is plowing it into the end zone, running behind the horses there.
No, great job, and yeah, the Sabercats have very quietly dominated this football game, and they've gotten the stops they needed to get on defense, and they've been answering with touchdowns. I mean, there's not too many drives where they've crossed half where they didn't finish with a touchdown. And, they've done a great job, and it's a very talented team. They certainly have an opportunity to win a championship at this level. They've done it once already, and they're going to have an opportunity to do it again. And so the hats off to this team. Certainly, with 8:48, it's not over, but certainly need a miracle from the Warriors to come back in this game. So they'll be back in action very shortly. Look to clean up maybe a couple things, but overall, just a dominant performance.
Yeah, for those playing at home, we had a little bit of an injury time out there. Keaton Kidd was off with an injury, and he got up on his own power and he walked off with the trainers. So for those Waterloo Warrior fans watching in, he's back up and walking away. We got Nicholas Vecchio here on for the kick to try and add on to the significant lead the Sabercats have.
The extra point is good.
Nick Vecchio's convert is up and good.
That's an even 30 that the
56
Sabercats are up, and it's still 8 minutes and 48 seconds to go. But if the Sabercats happen to get up 5 more points, it's going to be a straight time situation, and the clock will run out a little bit faster. So
well, that means getting to the Rotary Fest a little quicker. So I'm okay with that.
I'm going to try some ribs tonight, I think.
Yeah.
So the other semi-final is Sudbury at Brantford. If Sudbury wins, they come to the Sioux at home. If Brantford wins, the Sioux go on the road.
All right, there you go.
So that could be a close game as well.
Well, we'll just take this moment just to again talk about our graduating players from the Sabercats. In case this is their last home game for the year: Jaden Trudeau, Evan Novello, Cian Derboca, Ray Rumiel, Landon Trecarton, Nicholas Vecchio, Ethan Aruda, Donovan Matthews, Michael Weiss, Marcus Palumbo, and just a great job by those players throughout their Sabercats career, and it's always sad to see that end, and they're certainly going to have another game to play before they even have to consider not being a Sabercat anymore, and hopefully for them it ends with a championship with this U18 team, and they certainly have the tools to do so. Certainly nice talent on both sides of the ball, certainly great coaching on the sidelines, so certainly the recipe for success, and certainly hoping to see their season continue until they're hosting a trophy, and 8:48 left here to go, 56-26.
As being a little selfish, I'd love to see both teams back here again next week so we get a chance to watch and
For sure.
see the players have another game at home.
Graham now. He launches it, and it's almost intercepted. And again, is that
Another flag.
Is that Trey Carton? That's going to be at the line of scrimmage this
Wesley
time.
Graham's pass downfield is broken up by number 20, Landon Trecarton.
Oh, Trey Carton with
There's
another
a
nice
flag down on the
play.
backfield.
Referee Grev throwing another flag here. Caught somebody. Not sure who he's talking to because he hasn't asked for anybody.
They're going back, so it looks like it might be on the offense here. It's a rough play. Yeah, so here we go. So, again,
Looks like a rough play against the
A little bit of frustration starting to
Waterloo
come
Warriors.
to fruition here for the Waterloo team. And, you know, you
Yeah,
make that long
penalty.
trip down and you get frustrated. You're down by a whole bunch. And, you know, your season's coming to an end. And maybe for some of them, they have some graduating players. And, you know, a little bit frustrating wanting to win. So,
nice pass, nice catch.
lots of substitutions in there. I see a couple of players there moving in.
Wesley Graham's pass is complete to number 6, Malachi
I've
Price.
seen one of the players I coached over at
about
Cora,
13,
Miguel
stacked
Bedard,
up by
in on
number 20,
the
Landon
defensive
Trecarton.
line there. So starting to funnel some
Going to
other
be
players in
3rd
for some
and
playing
12.
time. Miguel came a long way, I got to tell you. He was, you know, he has some vision problems and with his glasses there, and just a super kid that put in a lot of work, and he's still out there giving it. So great to see that. It's as a coach, you know, you've done, you know, you're pretty happy to see your kids exceed.
Oh, for sure. And a hitch pass there to the outside. Is that Price again? Wow, look
Goodbye.
at that speed.
There's some stretch going on. So much for that.
Touchdown, Warriors, number 12.
Little screen pass from number
Dean
19, Wesley
Matomlin.
Graham, to number 12, Dean Matomlin. He
Tomlin with a
breaks a few
great catch
tackles,
there.
makes a few moves, and scampers down the sidelines for a 75-yard touchdown.
A 75-yard touchdown there for the Warriors.
As soon as I thought I knew I jinxed him. As soon as I, we're not getting the ribs early. We're gonna have to wait.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you jinxed us for sure. So it looks like they're gonna go for 2 here.
Oh, nice ball. Oh, and a penalty.
Yeah, so they're
So,
gonna get
yeah.
another crack at it here.
Blaine Boudreau got his
On
hands
the
on
two-point conversion, Wesley Graham's pass
the
is intended for
receiver. So
number 14.
number 14
Mason Moore is
for
incomplete.
Mason Moore.
However,
Going after him again. Just going to move the
there
ball
is a
up,
flag
and they're
down.
going to get another chance at it.
Hand off to Murdoch. He's in for the 2-point convert. That'll make the
Number
score
34,
56-34
Noah Murdoch
for the
scampers in
Sabercats.
Two-point conversion.
That touchdown sponsored by Cobb's Bread in Sault Ste. Marie, Churchill Plaza. Jonathan Bujold of Reliance Home Comfort and True House Sports Radio.
Well, the Waterloo Warriors showing still a little bit of fight there on a long touchdown and an extra point, 2-point conversion. So 7:29 to go in the game here, folks. 56-34 for the hometown Sault Sabercats. The ball will be kicked off by the visiting Waterloo Warriors, and back deep for the Sault Sabercats is none other than Nathan Gazzetti, who's having himself a whale of a game here. So we're going to have some things to finish off here. And for those football fans tonight, you're going to be able to see the Sioux Steelers at home tonight, retiring Paul Kalbeck into the Sioux Steeler Hall of Fame. So, long-time sports coach here in Sault Ste. Marie, and they have number 0, Nicholas Morgado, to kick the ball off. Looks like an onside. Hands team on. Dakin and Gauthier with the ball. Ball is down. Tackled by number 44. My mistake. Tackled by number 44, Sam Brown. Cats will get the ball on their 46-yard line, and it'll be first down. 7:23 to go. Quarterback Varpio back into the gun. Clock is ticking.
Oh, Varpio back to pass. It's caught by Jaden Trudeau. He's got some space on the outside. He's got some wheels. And he's got a nice gain. Great job by Trudeau to concentrate.
Number 1, Jaden Trudeau hauls in.
After muffing the catch at first, and he turns it into a big game for the Sabercats.
So elusive when he runs. It's great to see. And, you know, high school season, hard to believe that the high school season is a little bit more than a month away here on July 20. Well, month and 10 days, but training camp's starting a month, so hard to believe the summer's flying by already.
Yeah, it'll be here before you know it. Unfortunately, Jaden is graduating and won't be playing football for the Knights this year, but certainly had a ton of success with the team last year. And now somebody lost their head.
Well, Nathan Gazzetti's helmet came off, and the Waterloo player
23 Nathan
shoved
Gazzetti
it
on the carry, gains maybe a yard.
back,
He's brought down immediately by number 99, Devin Fry.
So Devin Pry with a nice tackle there. And now his helmet.
His helmet came off, so he has to go off.
Well, that's one way to get Gazzetti off the field is opposing player taking his helmet off.
Yeah, that's that'll do it. I think he's got a 3-play off for that. But you know what? That could be a blessing in disguise, Ryan, because they definitely don't need him on the field right now, and you know, give some other players some catches and some touches. So I'll start procedure against the Cats.
Yeah,
Back on like 5.
Yeah, Vecchio's in the backfield now for Gazzetti. They were going to pass on that play, but there'll be a penalty marker down. And be a false start.
Legal procedure against the offense. We'll back the ball up 5 yards.
Against the Sabercats, so it'll be 2nd and 15.
5:10 to go in the game. Down to the last 5 minutes. Gonna have to have some looks here as some player of the games and some honorable mentions.
Nice pass intercepted there. Number 43, it looked like on the far side. No, it's 48.
Pass is intercepted by number 40, Emmett Gamble. He brings it out to the 45-yard line. Will be first down and 10.
Okay, I thought it was number 48, Evan Horry with the interception, but PA announcer gave it to Emmett Gamble, so I want to make sure I mention both of them to make sure someone gets credit for it. And it'll be Warrior football there. And, you know, you talk about honorable mention, and, you know, certainly Varpio deserves that. I mean, he's had a great game stepping in as the starting quarterback, and Alex's passes have been extremely accurate for most of the ball game. And that one was a little bit unfortunate wasn't really on the mark, but he certainly deserves some honorable mention for his great play today. And you look at Ethan Karkidi, another strong game, and Matheson, just a beast on both sides of the field. So a lot of guys certainly deserve honorable mention. And bat snap there, and all over that is Ethan Aruda. And look at the job Trey Carton has done on defense, and
bouncing ball is picked up by number 19 Wesley Graham.
And also
He's brought down
Vecchio,
for a
and
loss of about
just been a great
12
game
by
all
number
around
7.
by a number of players. And
Ethan Aruda.
I think if you're going to give
is a
somebody
flag
the player of the game for the Sabercats, it's tough not to give it to Gazzetti. Those explosive plays, certainly the difference in a game like this. When the game was tight, he blew it open with a kickoff return of 100 yards, and when you have such an explosive player that just takes over the game, and again, when the game was still not out of reach, just the beginning of the fourth quarter, bang, another big long run from Gazzetti, and it blows this thing wide open. So,
not to mention the special teams catches,
and
tackles, and
yeah, he's doing it all. So, great job by this entire Sabercats team, but the Sabercats player of the game for the Sabercats is Nathan Gazzetti.
You know what, Coach, you highlighted everybody I had written down here, so we seem to be on the same page here. So for me, who stood out for the Waterloo Warriors, and I know there's still 3 minutes left here, but Mason Moore had a heck of a game for the Waterloo team, along with their quarterback. Wesley Graham threw some great balls when he had time, and he definitely got his players open. And, there's a couple other kids that stood out, but for me, the player of the game has to be Malachi Price. He was outstanding. He took the first catch of the game to the house. He's made several contested catches inside, and he had another touchdown as well. So for me, player of the game for the Waterloo Warriors, Malachi Price.
No, absolutely, and honorable mention and shout out to Murdoch as well, running the ball extremely hard in between the tackles and refusing to go down. And their defensive line played well at times, especially early on, knocking down some balls, but just weren't able to keep the consistency there. And but absolutely, Price just so explosive and he's got sweet hands and runs great routes, and certainly the difference maker for Waterloo today. So Nathan Gazzetti and Malachi Price, your players of the game.
Well, referee Edwards and head coach Antonella are having quite the conversation over here. Coach Antonella was obviously not happy with something that's going on in the game, and they're having quite the long discussion about it. Typically, discussions don't last this long, so I think Coach Antonella just wants to get out of the game with any shenanigans going on and not lose a player over some silliness. So. But we haven't really seen anything significant, so there must be something that I missed here. So there was a penalty thrown, and Waterloo seems to be back into punt formation. And if I'm not mistaken, that's Dakin and Goche back to return the punt. So
yeah, he certainly stands like a Goche.
Well, his dad was a pretty elite athlete, still making touchdowns for the Sioux Steeler team last week, and long-time contributors to the Sioux football scene.
Yeah, without a doubt. And the Sabercats will have it here with 2:57 left to go in the game.
36 will be first down and 10 for the Sabercats.
Uncle Josh there, he was a heck of a running back, one of the best to come out of the Sioux. He just he had a horse. He'd blow people over. He'd run by them, one of the two, and great athlete in his own right.
Yeah, when you think of running backs coming out of the Sioux, you think of Lou Malchiori and Josh Goche. Those are the two you think of right off the bat. And Josh was certainly an explosive runner and a joy to watch. And that whole Goche family is a family full of athletes, and certainly.
The other one I forgot to mention was Kyle. It was great at his position work too. So
absolutely. All right, here we go. Gazzetti still in the ball game. And he's got a little bit of a seam, but gets tackled there.
Holding
around the
by, I think,
right side for
Jack
20
McPherson got called for holding down here in the bottom end. So Referee Corelli, I got to understand. I still don't understand why you got your elite athletes in the game here at this point at juncture of the game. You're up significantly, and I wouldn't want to get anybody hurt here, but you know, at this point you're just trying to run out the clock and 2:36 to go.
Yeah.
And these penalties are preventing us from going down and have some ribs here, so.
Yeah, come on, guys. Let's get this game over with.
I believe it's a block from behind against the Sabercats.
Was it after first down yardage?
I don't think so, the way they're going.
10 yards.
Still first down?
Makes it first
Still
and 20.
first down. Varpio now. Nice catch there made by McPherson, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds on the play.
Pass is complete to number 88, Jack McPherson.
Who's their third string quarterback?
He's
Coach,
tackled
you know?
out of bounds by
Well,
number
I've seen Jack
13,
McPherson play a little bit of
Reno.
quarterback, so
It's going to be second and 12.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Matty Tucker's injury is and what his availability is going to be for next week, but I wouldn't even mind putting in my third string quarterback here just to get him some reps in the event that he's needed next week.
yeah, so I'm pretty sure Matty had a shoulder injury, so that's why he wasn't. But he was throwing before the game, so that's promising for them to have him back. But I've seen Jack play some quarterback as well. I also seen him play in the high school loop. He played a little bit of quarterback backing up Matty Tucker over at the St. Mary's program. So
There's that toss to Gazzetti.
and another flag. Another hold coming back here.
Next to number 23, Nathan Gazzetti around the left side this time. Once again, there is a flag.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you what, Ray, if we get 2 more flags, I'm just leaving. And you'll be doing the rest of this game on your own. My stomach's starting to rumble here. I need
Gatorade's not cutting it, eh?
I need those ribs. These refs are killing me here.
Looks like holding this time against the Sabercats. Another 10-yard penalty. Makes it second and 22.
Well, I'm just tossing it up to. Oh, he's not even out there. Disregard. Is that? Yeah, no, he's not out there.
I'd be,
oh no, he is out there. He's out there. He's
I'd be
just
fine to see them just run the ball here, punt it away, and
Yeah, he's probably gonna toss it up to Jaden Trudeau here deep.
he's
that's
got him
exactly
wide
what
open.
he does, wide open, and he's gonna make this guy miss. It's over. See you later, Jaden Trudeau. Touchdown. Oh boy.
He's trying to kill some
Sabercats.
more clock.
Well, I don't think you need to kill clock. Yep. There you go. That's what you get.
yeah.
That's what you get.
What's he putting his hands up for? That's just foolishness. You know, Carter tape showboating a little bit for the fans here. Not a big fan of
Pass is
that.
complete over the middle
Jaden was
to
trying to run more
number
clock
1,
out.
Jaden Trudeau.
Didn't really need to, but
Takes it the length of the field.
You don't need
for
to
about
run
he was
clock out when
showboating a
you're
little,
up
and the
Sabercats
Warrior
extended
player
lead.
took offense to it. So
Yeah, don't need that. But beautiful play. Nice running, nice catch and run there by Trudeau. And
it was more of a tit for tat there. So well, they're having a pretty long discussion here, so as to what's going on. Lots of referees in on the conversation, so I think it's just going to be Cats are looking to get to the 63 mark here with an extra kick. And back to a 29-point lead, so.
yeah, well, you got the Waterloo coach right now talking to his players, and the message he's trying to send to his team, and you don't want to retaliate. Let's just get on the bus and go home, and I hope that's what he's telling his players. but certainly not necessary to rub it in and taunt the other team. But just a dominating performance here by the Sabercats. And
Taking Goche with the hold, Vecchio with the kick.
tack on another one. 63-34 for the
Another
Sabercats.
convert for number 21, Nicholas Vecchio. And with 2:03 remaining in the game, score is now Sabercats 63, Warriors 34.
You know, hopefully this game doesn't get out of hand. Anybody does anything foolish now. So 2 minutes to go. It's almost like you'd like to see them just run the clock and let it roll.
Yeah, I mean, what's the point? Like, just call the game.
And the referees do have that capability to just go over and talk to their head coach. Hey, you want to let this run straight time right now, or you want to extend this? But I know that because it happened last week when the visiting team came into town and they ran the clock.
But I'm going to say it again. Like, you got Nate Gazzetti. Okay, now he's coming off. Like, I'm like, what is he doing out there? Because you know the team can take liberties now and go after your best player and just get him out of the game and end it. And they did. They finally got him off the field. And
yeah, you got to think him and Trudeau are done for the night. Trudeau might get
After
targeted
a couple
again.
penalties at the end of the last play, the Sabercats will kick off from the Warrior 50.
With Vecchio's leg here, if he pounds one, he can get it in the end zone from there. Just going to be what they're, unless he's just going to run a little chip to just kind of kill the clock out a little bit. Hey, field goal.
field goal is good.
Like Cohen Perry, 23. Oh, another flag.
Number 23,
Okay,
Cohen
you got one more to go, Coach.
Kickoff
Yeah,
return.
one more to go and I'm out of here.
Flag at the end of the play.
Oh. 6:13, minute 56 left to go on the clock. 45 minutes till ribs.
Yes, sir.
By the time I get home and
Penalties against the Sabercats.
drop a vehicle off and head down,
First down
maybe
and
even
10
a
Warriors
refreshment
from their
tonight,
own
right?
20.
You might just see me having a refreshment.
Yeah, I think after a long day, I might have one myself. And here we go. We got Graham still in the shotgun here. He's going to hand it off to number 36, it looks like, on the far side.
Hey, we had to play without a flag. There we go. We're
That's,
making progress.
William Wells with the carry.
Number 36, William Wells on the carry. He's tackled by number 46, Michael Weiss. It's going to be second down and 8.
Michael Weiss with the
Clock
tackle
is
on defense.
Kicking down here. Nice to see. Little flare. And the old bleeding eye fake did not work there, right? So
No.
I don't think he gained about 2 yards, so it's going to be third down. And
Pass is complete to number 36.
once the
William
Sabercats
Wells,
get the ball
tackled by
back,
number
they're going to
48,
be awful
Michael
close
Weiss.
to being able to maybe one run and a couple of kneels here if they can. They got Dakin and Goche back for the to return the kick. Minute 17, right?
Yeah,
The
ball
punt bounces
kicked out of
bounds,
bounds
first down
there,
and
so
10. Sabercats from the Warrior
it'll be first down to
51,
close out this
1:17
game.
remaining in
And
the game.
again, just a dominating performance on both sides of the ball for the Sabercats. Your best players have to be their best when their best is required, and certainly that has been the case here for the Sabercats. Every one of their big name players have shown up for this ball game in one way or another, and certainly Coach Antonello's got to, and company's got to be pleased with their efforts. And I know as an offensive coordinator myself, Mr. Orzetti's got to be happy with the job his group has done, and Paul came in with a great game plan, and they certainly executed that game plan at a very high level. And in games like this, you want 6, you don't want 3, and they did a great job of punching it in when they had the opportunities. And
here's the 3 knees that I was talking about. So this will let the clock run.
So thanks again for all those watching our coverage of OSFL AA U18 football here at Superior Heights Field. Make sure to subscribe below for to help the Saultsports TV. And it's been a lot of fun spending this afternoon with you, Ray, calling both games. The Sabercats were victorious earlier, were the Junior Cats, and they in dominating fashion against the Bisons, and then now in dominating fashion here once again with the Senior Cats. And now both teams will be playing next week. The Junior Cats will be here for sure, and the Sabercats, the U18s have to wait to see what happens in the other quarterfinal game. But
yeah, it's been fun, Ryan. It's first time for us doing a game together, and hopefully we can do a couple more in the future. So
absolutely.
Have yourself a great evening.
Make
sure you invest in some
Enjoy
of those ribs and
ribs.
beverages.
I might just butt in front of you in line there.
Okay, well, I can be the lead blocker if you run behind me, okay? Because
I'm in. I'm in. Yeah, it was Silver Bullet yesterday, so it's going to be Billy Bones tonight. And that is the end of the game here at Superior Heights Field. My name's Ryan Langton. I'm here with Ray Vazois, Jay Hauslander, and